Over the past 6 years, Valve has removed everything that made Souvenir packages cool. Things like player autograph stickers and even random package drops during the matches have been completely abandoned for no good reason. And as a result, these containers have become a husk of their former selves. But as part of their bid to host the major, Blast agreed to make highlight moments from every playoff match to be shown off through Souvenir charms. And as a result, they made 492 different charms across every game. So here's every single highlight charm from every single match in one video. All the way from Apex flipping off the crowd to Sample whiffing. It's gonna be a long one, so I'll add timestamps across every map so you can look for specific moments and check what highlights to expect from each Souvenir package. Enjoy.
For Spirit, finally Donk goes down, there's the rebuttal. There's that Jimpat double kill. Much needed from one of the players that saved a gun in the last round, looking to get the answer back to Chopper. He's gonna lock it down, and now the op is on the prowl, but that early grenade damage cleaned up. Magix finishes what he started, and Spirit are giving no space to MOUZ on Mirage. Key shot. There have been a lot of rounds where Donk goes down first.
Yeah, like, look at the position that he would have been in. Hard to get out of. Lots of nades coming their way. Oh, he's gonna die.
No way! Oh, util! 100 health, taken down by a critical error that puts Brolin into the 1v2. He knows where they're at. Nate comes over, has time, clears wide, gets the first on the site. Default now his. Chopper at a health disadvantage.
A molly.
He's gonna set him ablaze. Wide swing here from Brolin. Quick range position. Can't stop it. Chops him down to size.
It's perfect zoning. Gets him out of the only spot he could sit in.
Only offer supportive utility. Chucks out a little bit into the middle of the site. That's gonna stall them for a second. That gets Spinks active. Brolin's still waiting for something to shoot at, and soon Shiro has this angle. Bringing the off up with that bomb. Missed shots from Brolin. Man advantage here for Spirit. Surgeon pinned against the stairs, and Chopper's got his head. Clutch is the name of the game. The way gone. This one's still just that slow burn, and here we go. This is what we want. The bloodbath about to begin with the wide swing. Triple push out from Spirit.
Here he comes.
Taps down two. 5-0 start for Spirit.
It's a heavier B lane. Not great guns here. How are you going to stop this? Oh, how are you finding that kill,
They
dog?
have given this first half back over to MOUZ, but we're going to get ourselves a big retake coming in on A. Spinks starts to line him up, and with two knocked down, it's Torzi yet again away from that bomb. Donk's got a kit, and he's taking it all the way. A 7th round from Spirit, a small answer. Good dinks coming out of Spinks as he signs up for that fight. Magix, though, he's removed. Man advantage yet again.
Oh, that was lightning fast.
Those are the adjustments that Donk has to offer. Oh, Brolin predicts the position of Zontix. Donks is going to have that answer, though.
That was a great call up.
Ticket, but remember, they never saw Spinks cross, right?
Yes, that's right.
There's been vision on Ticket this whole time, but the nade again.
Who needs to see him?
Gets around the corner. Only a quarter health left for Donk. Gets him out, gets him down, and puts Spirit back in the lead. We're gonna get another player added. Here comes Brolin off of Catwalk, getting it going for MOUZ. Missed shot. Shiro's giving space back over.
Here's a chance.
We found the solution in. Again, an assist. Donk arrives on the scene. Jimmy's got the answer.
How's he going to get out of this?
He can't find another fight, and it is Jim Hat with a triple.
Oh, now we're talking, MOUZ.
That's the solution. Slides around the site. Catches all three as they come in. His job won't be made easy thanks to that nade. And then it's been generally this slip up through connector, but oh, he's gone!
Great shot.
He's gonna extend. He's gonna look for a little love out here somewhere on that site. He times it to perfection. Reaction here from Magix, and it gets away from him. Halfway through, 2 of the 4, but they can't hang on, and so MOUZ's lead starts growing. Sight, Shiro's gone unnoticed. Jimmy knows that you're over towards Khan, tries to hunt you down. Oh, he gets it up close. Swaps over to the offense. Zontics is gonna have to be the nail in the coffin. And look at this, ice in his veins.
He will not peek.
He sits on top of it, gives him the frag.
Wait, does he get
Jimmy, in an act of desperation, has no kid, and we go all day.
Overtime, baby.
Shut down and no multi-kill out of Xerxin here on the attack. Jimmy slips down into the A site. And he's got the bomb with Torji right behind him.
Spinks is watching in the window. I think.
At least Shiro's able to get him out from that, but now the kid is up on top of Palace.
That was the only
Shiro's
one.
gonna have to chase the kills. There is no chance at this. That slide out onto the A site will give MOUZ 2 more chances to shut down Mirage.
They need to scale.
Spinks is gonna find one. It's an op stock. No way they steal this. Magic slides and stops the plant.
Wait, there's time to plant. He's trying to catch the cross.
Spinks with another clutch attempt. Magic slides wide.
Quaid.
Quadruple. OT needed. Spinks to climb up. Spinks is gonna have a side turn to him, and he'll seize that opportunity.
Still
Just
2 on A.
looking for one. Slowly but surely, MOUZ put on the squeeze. It's just a matter of clearing Jimmy first. He starts to step wide. Magix collects his second. Goes to the top rope. 4 kills in this round. And he gets them. But yet again, it comes down to time. And he's got enough. He's going to pull plays like that out with it. Deserves the recognition.
I like that we test Shiro again.
Nice.
Oh, he passes.
Yes. Had a little bit of slack to make up for. Open this. Shiro gonna crack it open. Brolin just got off the line. Oof, damn. Would have been exposed if it was fully open. Does he not see him? He's gone unnoticed. Xerxin just slipping the net of Shiro, trying to hold him back from Cat.
Now he's just gonna look to punish. Yeah, that's punishment. It's a quick scope.
Beautiful stuff out of Magix. He hits that for 92. Player up in apps, drop by Dog, who slips out through the window. Dealt with by the Cat player. Just enough time to grab bomb. Shiro on the hunt.
He's ready.
Gets his as well. Unbelievable stuff. Spinks with the instant headshot. We go down to a clutch again.
Spinks, he's guessing. Both players, who knows when this opportunity is to present themselves. Chopper wins it. Denies the 1v2.
Attack to the B site in only a few moments. We are down to 25 seconds.
Spinks is hiding.
He's just gonna keep this corner locked in. From the side, it's Jimmy down with nothing. It's gonna have to be Spinks, and he's gone unnoticed long enough. Trade back from Zontics yet again. Oh, T3.
Ha
Around that box, deals with his counterpart in Torji. Alice locked onto. Chopper tries to escape. Donk is on the scene, and he's not going to waste a moment here. It's blood in the water. Spinks with the answer. This is a 2 versus 5. Sent against them. Magic's back from behind triple. Spinks a quad kill needed. 3 frags deep. 15 seconds.
The HE.
Oh, rock solid. Roland's gonna throw himself over.
Very hard position to rotate from. He got 2 and connector right here, but the CTs are worried about B.
Yeah, it's gonna catch him off, huh? Torzi and Xerxin inside. Khan really taking the wind out of their sails with a follow-up headshot on Chopper. This pistol comes crumbling down around Spirit.
They kind of misread the situation. The connector smoke, and they didn't go forward with the Cat split. Now Zontics.
Trying to fight out of this, but well tethered here are the MOUZ players.
Yeah. I mean,
And if they are there, they're blind as hell.
they're dead.
Torji, opening kill. Easy does it on Zontix. For MOUZ this time, Donk's gonna get the better of it. But as he crosses back, Torji's got the answer.
That's a great refrag.
Spotted. Bomb's gonna get planted. Also gonna get set ablaze. Chopper, he doesn't have the health. Oh, he does. He just put it down. Zontix waiting it out. Here it comes. Ooh, his test, besting. This would have to be a gnarly round from Torji, and instead he's just gonna get blindsided. Zontix yet once more. We've seen 2v4s fall apart for Spirit. We've also seen them come dangerously close. Oh!
Wait, what? It's
from
possible.
the shadows! Again!
The smoke is genius. How are they going to think about Zontix in this spot?
Again, he's going to try to catch them off guard, and again he will! Walks through a smoke into connector, takes, and look at this! Ice in his veins!
He will not peek.
He sits on top of it, gives him the frag!
Wait, does it get
Jimmy, in an act of desperation! It affords MOUZ some positioning. You can see Brolin signing up for a fight. Here comes that counter utility, but it goes over top of him. He recovers with a couple of originally missed shots. Doing
that full rotation, Brolin comes to the door, so B site is looking right for the taking. And Brolin might be able to finish off this kill. Actually, a new one.
That is a rifle picked up as well for Brolin. We said it's all about minimizing mistakes, but they have already lost 2 players. Now all 3 remaining are low on health. Team Spirit waited back. MOUZ got into the action. Brolin sweeps them away.
Okay.
With an F4, and that is a much needed. Team Spirit coming back into this pistol just like MOUZ did to them.
Yeah, they're jumping up.
4v2 now. Brolin, what? Senses him in the smoke.
No ops. MOUZ are really low. Brolin's really low.
Man, sliding between fire like that, down to 4 HP, and he
still
catches Chopper on the jump up, nade with his name on it. Space over, putting a smoke down in front of the full hit. Jimmy now taking a test towards those doors, and Donk is leaning so far back. Magic's first point of contact. Brolin hits a zinger of a headshot, but that positioning inside of the pit.
Such a great bait.
Let's Donk catch Jimmy off guard. Great bait, like you say.
Yeah, 4v4. Mid-cross smokes, and Magix, he shoots a little late. Brolin takes him down. Shiro now alone.
30 health, he'll finish what Magic started, but reposition here from Shiro is, I mean, the fact he gets away with that. Flashes over top. Missed chance here from Torsi. He goes back looking for damage, down to nothing. And this is already starting to get swept away by Chopper. That MP9 making money. Happy to duel versus Chopper. Wins that one. Lower tunnel breaks it back. That's Donk on the prowl, looking for a little more. Middle offbeat. What you doing?
Hello? I guess Hero saw Donk on top of the Xbox. It's probably not going to happen. Let's see if they can.
Well-timed peek as well. Oh, wait, the swing!
Whoa.
No way!
The spray transfer.
Oh, and the gun is dry, so the reload now queued up, and he gets executed at the final hurdle.
Kind of gets away with this big time.
Yeah, great damage. And then Zontix is going to take a spot inside the smoke, so if Donk doesn't kill everybody like he tends to do, big if.
Well, he almost didn't see anybody, but he damn sure did kill him.
Surgeon off of the cover, quick reposition, back at the fight, gets another headshot. Finally something out of Team Spirit here, Magic's
No way.
Again, they will fight for every round, but this is a 10-second defuse and they cover.
You're kidding.
The clutch rounds begin, folks. 2v4.
Crazy, they have 0 grenades at a minute 20 coming up long.
Flash goes down, interrupts the one wall player.
That's one way to do it.
Donk gets a headshot, and suddenly the round is alive. Xerxion's timing on the peak, though, catches him off guard.
This becomes a cat play, though.
They'll try to fluster the defense. Torgy leans back. No slap shot over. But it is long wrapped up for MOUZ already. First player over Xbox. Instant headshot to 2 versus 5 in a post plant. The final round of the half, and this is MOUZ just chomping on it. Okay, Jimmy. Quad kill from the Finn. You raise a valid point. He's gonna duck in behind the cover, desperate for anything, and he will hold off with one.
Volley's not doing anything.
Crazy little bit of damage. Jimmy's gonna keep it very swift on Donk though. Instant headshot in the windowsill, and I'll call this the Spirit save. MOUZ are making a game at the second map.
Yeah, off the tack pause, actually, we got MOUZ going to the B site. They're running out of time to properly take long, but they can use Shiro to lurk, and no shot in for Torzy.
There we go.
Nice one.
Scout between the eyes. It's going to set them up for the door peek. Of course, you try to jump on a scout. What they don't expect is Jimmy to not be anchoring B. They don't expect that M4 pressed up against them.
They know there's only one on the A side.
Shiro, he's going to walk out long, and now the bomb is dropped. So this round fizzles out for Spirit. MOUZ find a way to do it.
Yeah.
That's Jimmy with a double, the Torzy scout kill that really draws them into Jimmy's hands. Spirit can put themselves into an unexpected post plant, and Donk maybe finds a bunch of frags, but that nade that he sets himself up with worked wonderfully.
This could be the end of Dust 2.
Hard reset in between the maps for MOUZ.
One upgrade comes in for Magix.
Surgeon off of the cover, quick reposition, back at the fight, gets another headshot. Finally something out of Team Spirit here. Magix.
No way.
They will fight for every round, but this is a 10-second defuse and they cover.
You're kidding.
The clutch rounds begin, folks. 2v4. Second player tucked in over on Goose plus Chopper within that smoke, covered off by Magix.
Oh, what a save.
Steps up again.
All the way down to the last bullet there for Magix. They build resilience, and they show us what they can do, and Spirit won some more points, actually. Even in that last one. Well, they snuck Chopper down. Oh, but he doesn't get his kill. Shiro.
What?
He's just collecting icons.
Okay, why not? That is huge grenade damage. The utility could be the key.
He got the kill.
No way. We need to see how Shiro kicked this off. No! That is 3 from Shiro. Scout in the first force of map 2.
That's a good example of what you can get away with, though, from Zontix. You know, if that's, like, not as long of a choke point as B tunnels, you throw that molly shallow, like if it's ancient A site. Oh, Shiro's gonna blow this open. Fight's waiting for him. Ooh.
Oh, doesn't get to see it, though.
It's a little awkward, actually, yeah.
Activity here top middle from MOUZ.
Torzy has so much responsibility. He knows they want him to take a fight, but oh, Shiro gets in a position early.
And it's low money, but it's still a strong set of weaponry here for Spirit. He decides to reposition as they get closer. Wide swing up for Magix, and this... And here he strikes. Surgeon here to help. Triple kill instantly. They try to surpass him. Shiro finally gets in. But he's gonna have to clutch this out with 2 health, as many HP as he has enemies. And you can see the confidence wavering. He's looking for a gun. Well, he finds a scout. Spirit.
Early Goose setup, though, is interesting, but Surgeon dies.
Yeah, but he does get a lot of grenade damage, so we'll see if the other defenders can pick up the slack.
So hard to get that molly off into the corner. They can't find it.
They're also waiting for this ramp peek, and the ramp peek comes first. That's what Chopper wanted. Eyes on Spinks. He delivers the headshot to Zontix. They know Chopper's still up here. Of that cap push really falls apart. Magix, no 1v3 this time.
Oh, what a save.
Steps up again.
All the way down to the last bullet there for Magix.
Some sort of an answer back. Still plenty of time for this round to be clawed back. You overstepped. This CT side never really had legs to stand on. MOUZ have seized the opportunity to shut down. Smoke over towards the B site. Spirit's economy bottomed out. MOUZ in a lucky frag somehow, some way. Smoke is fading. And Team Spirit are coming back into this pistol just like MOUZ did to them.
Yeah, they're jumping up.
4v2 now. Brolin, what? Senses him in the smoke. He gets tapped out of it, and it's a single point of health for Spinks. Where are you, buddy?
So far away, 1 HP. They've got confirmation. They know they could get away with that.
Donk maybe finds a bunch of frags, but that nade that sets himself up with works wonderfully. And again, quick moves from the supportive pieces of MOUZ. Spinks doesn't waste a second getting into the action. That one M4 hits the ground.
Right though, there's no pushes coming in. No, he can really try to make this look like a fake.
Here it comes. They're going to have to test that smoke. Now just barreling out into the site. Support from down beneath window, sinking car player. That's what can catch them off guard. And here he strikes. Zershin here to help. Triple kill instantly. They try to surpass him. Shiro finally gets it. MOUZ are wasting no time to get this final blow. And look at them get caught off guard. I'm sorry, Spirit look lost.
Yeah, they do, and they don't have anything to fight back against this. I don't see a retake coming in. Torzy watching this.
He will lurk for that final blow. Zershin off of the cover, quick reposition, back at the fight, gets another headshot. Finally something out of Team Spirit here, Magic's
No way. They have the right setup. Will they get the kills?
Looks good so far between Magic's and Donk, the first two there. Torzy's up, brings it back. Chopper, oh no, Chopper. He lets the site get compromised from behind.
And there's time to go get this bomb down. You just gotta die for it.
He's got it.
It'll get planted.
Extra second, there to bring it back. Zershin knows, but that bait perfect
Yeah,
for
that
Chopper.
was-
Why, after coming through Hut, would Zershin ever expect somebody inside Squeaky and then another?
That was fantastic from Spirit.
Trying to get Jimmy down the vent, but that mission goes well. And it pulls Sontics off of ramp, which then just leaves space for MOUZ to vacuum up. He's gonna hear this approach, drops the bomb in the process. Tech9 tapped out by Spinks, well done. Chopper doesn't know about Jimmy. Fast play into the A site, waste no moment. Magic's already taken off down from the top of the Hut. Donk over towards the other side of the vent, peeks in, can't get a third with the one mag, and it's Spinks down lower B. Lobby confirmed now, of course. Spinks over towards main, pinned against the wall, double swing to the other side. Full control here for Spirit, despite MOUZ's best efforts of frazzling them.
The rounds that haven't worked.
Right.
Now let's see what Cyclone has brought to this round.
Oh, exposed. Zershin just a sitting duck. Donk can sense you through the smokes. Turns back. He is an animal.
He's like a spinning top here. This is insane from Donk.
That's a little more support. Opper's gonna get gunned down. You've already got Chopper down on site. They are doing this again. Donk slides out from single. Plenty of targets to fire at.
Here, seeing if he can interrupt this.
Ooh, looks like they're coming through fast. Already out from heaven. And now the bomb's planted. Sontics down beneath. Guns empty. MP9's got it. That is a double from Jimmy. Critical moves out of MOUZ, and they make them fast. They let two of these buys win against them. And so far, they've been able to do nothing when they're equipped with the lesser guns. Donk sitting on 53 health. It is Tech9's and a Glock. At the very least, Shiro's got a smoke. If he can cover up the bomb plant, maybe we get weird in Austin. He's gonna find the perfect time to go out, and this one gets absolutely shut down.
Wow.
Spirit cannot do to MOUZ what MOUZ did to them.
There's still a good move here to be made if they can figure it out.
Hello. Fire from the depths and a hold from the back of the site already here for Magic.
Wow.
Great clean rifle work on his behalf.
And they get by him.
Ooh, do they get by him or does he sneak behind them?
Oh,
Ops hanging on here. Shiro with a critical double kill. In the dying hour of Team Spirit, 3 kills for MOUZ. Shiro all that's left. And a deagle shot to give Spirit the smallest piece of hope. He plays this silent to 30 seconds, and he currently has separated 1v1s, but if the cover's not good, then the bomb wouldn't have gone down. But Spinks decides not to make his move. Double door swung. Shiro back exposed. Doesn't know it. Hiding in the corner. Spinks is going to find him. They're already getting real dangerously
they
close.
did not hear this.
Push.
And he runs out of ammo, I think, right there.
Spinks jumps on him. Only has 6 health left. Should have been an easy cleanup. Should have. But instead, Magic's the second victim here of Spinks.
It's an early mistake, but they get a kill back. Spinks on 6 HP. Site open, clean round. I mean, I don't think they're going to even try this retake with the op in play.
All right, Spinks, triple kill so far. Flash out towards ramp. Shiro, though, again, I mean, this has got shades of what went badly last time, except a little more support. Opper's gonna get gunned down. You've already got Chopper down on site. They are doing this again. Dawn slides out from single. Plenty of targets to fire at, and none of them go down. Yeah, found. Spinks is gonna get the first blood in the second pistol, trying to get another one over towards Squeaky, while his teammates all wait for a piece of the action. Spinks gets another, and suddenly this starts to look real good for MOUZ. With that bomb plant, they're starting to cement themselves. Dorsey to drop back with 1 kill already. We are talking about low health on both Magic's and Chopper, and a great swing out from Spinks. Zontix has got to somehow get into the action. That wall bang drops him down. Spinks, 10-second defuse in the cover. 1 second cover.
He got off it.
Gets the kill, and he's cut down 1 short. Spirit, hang on. Spinks is gonna find the perfect time to go out, and this one gets absolutely shut down.
Wow.
Spirit cannot do to MOUZ what MOUZ did to them.
Yep.
Concerned about all the positioning, doesn't know what's safe, doesn't know what's not, but the threat is coming, sprinting at him with 30 seconds, single door open. Spinks, yet again! Double kill from him. Jimmy's gonna get caught by the Glock, but at this point, Spirit's hopes crushed. MOUZ won from a tied game.
Yes, very nicely done.
Tries to step it up in the dying hour of Team Spirit. 3 kills for MOUZ. Shiro, all that's left, and a deagle shot to give Spirit the smallest piece of hope. Cover's not good. Then the bomb wouldn't have gone down. But Spinks decides not to make his move. Double door swung. Shiro back exposed. Doesn't know it. Hiding in the corner. Spinks is going to find him. And by God, they've done it. As they both decide to push up. But now they've been corralled.
They're going to have 2 hands busy.
And as that plant comes down, Torsi gets a kill. He gets them both.
Wow.
Not with the yacht, but with the rifle. Great recovery out of MOUZ.
Yeah, what a save.
You want to rally the troops, then pull off something magical here and now. Fast reaction into Donk.
They know the op is rotating around the back. Magic's probably in a hard spot to find.
Looking for it as Zontix takes over Brolin.
Oh, what a shot!
Great headshots coming out of Torji. Team play from Spirit's CT side, outer. Donk had all the help he needed, but maybe Torji doesn't need it at all. He's gonna find Shiro.
Torsi multiplying his presence. He's over at ramp now.
If they do truly end lower, there is no smoke to cover that plant, so you damn well need some ramp control, and it's not coming.
Looking comfortable, like he's played on the team for a long time. But he really hasn't been the story of the match so far for MOUZ.
Oh, beautiful duel from Torsi. Round to play before Brolin gets his first. That's a scary question to have to ask. And imagine he's probably asking himself right now in this moment. Every time he touches tab, a reminder that he has 0 frags. And still he's trying to call. Still he's trying to get everybody around him to believe in him to lead this comeback.
stressed. He doesn't even realize it, but he's watching two positions. But here's Jimmy. Does he have to let this go? Brolin, you gotta watch something.
From both sides, Jimmy gotta step it up. He's got Xerxin to work with. And the attack's still on out from heaven. Here on high, Xerxin able to hold it back. That is brute force from Xerxin.
He was so calm on the listening. He's here on stage. He's showing up. When you look at the tournament that MOUZ play in, they all take turns top fragging. Like, you never get one guy who's just the best all the way to the end. So that's fine for them. But for Spirit, it's always Dong.
Ouch. Hefty damage off the frag grenade, plus Shiro over in the corner. Gonna swoop out, catch him off guard as they were more fixated onto Zontix. He gets a bunch of assists on that ramp hold. But what do? They're gonna take this one to the ramp room. Here's that aggression we wanted to see. Zontix, though, shuts it down! No way to recover this right, Roland. His first kill of the entirety of map 3. Overwhelmed by the tenacity of Spirit, but the op is online. They start to cross, and then Zontix, that anchor over in Squeaky. Smoke goes down, mob shot missed, Magic's planting, and Zontix is not going to waste a moment.
Yeah, very smart from Zontix. He knows there's no way to swing out on that low HP.
Furia right around that corner.
After Pain win that pistol, everyone on the team is breathing this collective sigh of relief, feeling like they can get back into this game. This 3v3 retake at lower.
An impressive game from Furia, an impressive major with no signs of stopping on this B-bomb site, and Pain start to crumble.
Here's the push out. Oh, MongolZ sandwiched and big Azera. The captain of Pain offering up some resistance. Pain stay in this for one more round.
The initial volley. Furia get their nades in. Pain start to move late. That's a spam. Yakinda tries to cross vent and go down off the smokes. How about a double? DGT does him dirty.
Retake, MongolZ hitting every single shot. DGT wondering how this went so wrong as he tries to clutch up in the 1v3, but no time for DGT's heroics. All the kills, none of the glory. Furia sniped that round away. Pile through now, into Fallen, up the vent, who's already here. This is a massive round. Beautiful chaos. Can DGT find any meaning in it? 3 kills, bomb on his back. A plant now found. No one running at him yet. They start to make their way out. MongolZ with the charge. And clutch denied. Onto the stack.
There's the rightful goal.
Fallen can't find it. Ended up down the vent as a result. Will be in the right place, I guess, but he's completely surrounded. Pain all around him. Fallen still going. But now, spam connects out of Yakinda. He hears that. That gets his intrigue. Gets him looking into the vents. They start to pile through now. Into Fallen.
Not expect. 4 stacked all together.
That's the hero gun. Jump shot from Fallen. And he's just keeping this entire stack down on the lower site. Pain win that pistol. Everyone on the team is breathing this collective sigh of relief, feeling like they can get back into this game.
To fade, that will signal the end of the game. DGT last alive and not for long as Furia show up in the Austin Major with something to say, with a statement in their first map of the quarterfinal.
This is the young orb star of Furia. The international signing that at first left you scratching your head, well, didn't take you long.
The heavens that he never gets a shot. They never give him a way back in. Pain want to win this off a bomb plant, but another fight's taken,
There's
and
the
another
kill.
kill comes in.
Try and get his heaven players in. Flash deployed, backside player dead. MongolZ, the orb not missing. And he's still going forth on this retake. MongolZ hitting every single shot.
Just one hero rifle, saving it as much as they can for later. Kindar, excuse me, excuse you. Dead after one, the trade not allowed either.
Going for this lower plant. The mollies allow them that much. It's going to be settled in this lower retake. Furia eyeing up a very strong CT finish. If they can get past NQZ and DGT, but it's this duo that have been turning heads for Pain, and they'll do it one more time. 4 rounds is all they manage on the half. Pain, it's their pick. Will that be enough to keep them in this quarterfinal? At least has the rounds to play with his weapon of choice here. NQZ, chance to show us what he's made of on this AW, but Fallen gonna get rid of it.
Fake out for Quesarado to get him down the vent, and that cuts off a line of rotation. Fallen won't make it. NQZ's Julie's fire 1,000 a second.
With the first, knows he made it past someone, can't get gun on in time. Quesarado now has info to play with. And it's young Snow, 18 years old, 8 points of health, left up against Quesarado. Defuse held, and Snow taps him out of it. That's a huge 3K, a hat trick for the young player in his debut stage game at the major. Unforgivable miss. It lets MongolZ continue fighting over towards ramp.
Is he ready for more?
And this swing they took at MongolZ looked to undo the entire round. They have to go hunting these two players in the post plant, and Snow can't put the fresh bang in time. Will get the gun out and whips back Quesarado. Straight out the hut, straight into Yuri. These dual Berettas chance to perform early. He's going to get overran, but it's not going swimmingly for Pain as the rest of them are cut down. Only Davideus remains. And so Furia start off this quarterfinal in full swing. Bad round, a chance to feel good about yourselves if you're Furia. Nice try on the Zeus, but I don't think Quesarado liked it. 3 kills from him out in the yard. And so that gets cleaned up nicely. They get past him at ramp, suddenly the round's back on. And so Fallen has to hold on to this ramp control. He's got support from Yakindar. NQZ caught with nades pulled.
Yakindar, the hammer of VP, the hard head at the front of the pack, pushing outside, is caught off guard. Outside for his team who amass in the lobby. Furia just hit go.
That's an awkward set of misses for Snow.
Disaster.
And it all falls apart on his stead after that first attempt at dealing with the hut spillover. It never gets prettier. They're the kills NQZ has to be picking up if he wants Pain to have a chance in this quarterfinal. Stopping this spillover is Yuri though, and there's Fallen helping him out in the blink of an eye. It's just NQZ left standing. Now the rest of the gang try and join back up with Big Azera. They're going to follow their captain into hell. Will they make it back again? Yuri knowing about up in the heavens now. Util starting to rain in. They're hoping to make life hard for Yuri, and they'll chase him down. He still gets out with one. Util starts off, but it's the AWP in the kill feed. NQZ fires off for a double. Finally bested. Serato left as that last man standing, and Big Azera, the one that got away, takes it over the line for Pain. Serato AWP now on the angle. Serato with the swing. Here's the backup. Him and Yuri play in tandem. Davideus will break through. They want him bad. Yeah, they got big. They'll cross him. Go looking for his teammates. So even though mid might have felt a little awkward there for Pain, Big Azera just getting out at 1 HP. Their first move was to look abroad for AWPers. Now would have been the time to show us what the Brazilian AWP can do. Instead, it's Davideus digging deep.
That's it.
Charged up by Yuri. Molly on the bomb and just wasting time. There isn't time for Yuri to win this. And so that is a wild clutch put up from Pain. Half the time ticked off this bomb already. Furia now know they've got to get a move on. Davideus trying to make the play that makes this a winning half for Pain. And with that incision cutting through Furia, Davideus has answered the call. That 1v3 delivers some salvation to Pain in this quarterfinal. Finally, these clutch rounds are coming up in their favor.
It's our match. Let's make it 3-2. Oh god, we're losing. We're throwing away our advantage.
Aggression in middle. Oh, Davideus collects 2 for free on that push through the mid smoke. Back in main, leaving Snow in the site alone. That's an easy pickup for Furia. The pistols spamming through, catching a couple of players. You're reliant on spams, you're reliant on luck going your way. Pain coming through with even more, but that defuse getting held now. DGT lines them up, racks them up. That's a huge 4K.
Taking down many teams, including the MongolZ. Pain have no repertoire quite like Furia. So they have to play the best game of Anubis they ever have.
Yeah, Fallen looks to make that so.
Don't know.
Now gonna go past DGT, who obscures himself in this heaven smoke, ends up behind enemy lines. DGT, golden opportunity, but shots miss.
On this flank, as he picks up the bomb, Fallen will come up the stairs. This could be a shot in the back of the head.
Timing's feeling so good for Fallen, and there's the free kill. And this player in middle, but it's Fallen laid out in front of him. Snow's own inspiration is the one he's got to beat to get this bomb planted. And Fallen, what if he never gives him the fights? What if he never gives him the chance? And there it was, passing it by.
2-on-3, they've got a shot.
Fallen tries to play it forward. Straight through and into the Lions Den with DGT and Big Azera, and clean work made. If you're able to pick this up, you're right there. You're on that fast track to the finish line. If it falls against you, it's game, set, and match. And this one is still up in the air. Fallen looks to make that so. Just doing chip damage as NQZ watches on. Serato knows the pressure is on his opponent. Has been damage done. A bomb to play around shore. Serato's supposed to have a bit of a mental edge here. Meant to do his best work in these clutches. He can't seem to piece this one together though, and time is quickly darting away from K-Serato.
That's not the round you expect K-Serato to lose, man.
K-Serato has SMGs flung his way, and he sees them as a chance to feast. Continues his reign of terror. You know to watch their backs. That's the big hole right now that Pain are hoping to exploit. So he won't catch any players for free. He plays his hand now. First shot misses. This guy does never seem to let those swings and misses define him. Goes back in for a little bit more. And just doing chip damage as NQZ watches on. Nade's gonna find Snow.
Uh-oh.
NQZ smoked off, no choice but to play through it. K-Serato and Yuri to try put a stop to him. The spam's connecting, it's gonna be close, it's awkward!
Furia just have to pop yet again, their hand is forced.
See, that's a collateral! They line up for it, and now it just feels like it's on rails for NQZ. 4 in the round. It's Snow and the NQZ Orb that might have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. Utel starts off, but it's the Orb and the kill feed. NQZ fires off for a double. This whole time they're still having to hold on to these extremities, hoping that they can catch someone like Fallen right now, and they've got trapped in this corner out on an island. Snow in the meantime is thin the
Brutal A execute where Furia do not have anything to hold it back.
Now the only thing they have is manpower, and even that is hastily assembled. A quad push through the camera smoke into the slaughterhouse. Snow, Davideus destroy Furia on this push through. Furia need openers, they need something to connect. Fallen tries to provide that first kill to send them in, but it's Snow farming! And Pain leveling up! Trying to come through to help him. NQZ flings himself out into the field, into the fray. The NQZ Orb getting aggressive is silenced. Pain. Well, this time he's got the captain in the fight alongside him. Knocked out as he makes his play. Davideus has been asked time and time again to step up in these clutches, but that's one bridge too far for Davideus.
Gun, Furia, not much else. So Pain positioned to continue to run away unless Yuri has other ideas.
Himself in this heaven smoke ends up behind enemy lines. DGT, golden opportunity, but shots miss. And now for Snow and Big Azera, dropping in to a lost sight. Yuri not missing a beat.
The smoke, MongolZ moving back, he hears the flash, needs the cover, Big Azera finds that entry kill.
MongolZ up next, gonna try and get this reposition off into the pit. It's a crazy move. The pop for Furia.
QZ calling for something, is he gonna go through?
It's this duo of Yuri and K-Serato that have to pick it up, and it can't happen, not with Davideus. Silently creeping in on a perfect timing. They hit this OT, something changed about how Pain were playing. It stopped looking so fearful. There's fire in their hearts now. Their first time on a stage this big, this important, and they rise to the occasion. There is fire in their hearts. The torch has been passed. Ripped from the hands of Fallen and Furia. Pain fly the Brazilian flag into the semi-finals.
Night pool here ferocity to this pistol, and 3 kills in an instant should cement Furia in this first round. Done just as you like.
Fallen taking contact, trying to send them upstream into Yakindar.
This one's going nowhere, Pep.
As aggressive a player as Yakindar is, he's not overplayed his hand at all on this aggro down through Banana. They're still just really hoping that Fallen's bait sends them gunning right in to the waiting gun of Yakindar.
Know when to give it up. That's the key. Fallen does.
Furia's task gets made that much harder, that much more unlikely, that much more impossible. Missed shot for NQZ, but it won't come to matter. Pain are withstanding this. Pain are right there. Will he be the one to deliver glory to Pain? Or are there still more rounds left to play? Fallen thinks so! Furia run it back! Is Molinoy here to take them all away? That AWP set up in the site has a crossfire with K-Serato, and it's quite the crossfire indeed. K-Serato still going. MOUZ down 3. Pole position maintained for Furia.
Oh, throw this one away.
Haven't started moving bodies over yet. It's only K-Serato here. Smoke spam,
dear.
no, and suddenly they're interested. But that bomb being late wastes precious seconds. Smoke spam goes the way of K-Serato. Now he's sent in with a flash. Got this whole clutch attempt going. But they're just jiggling. They're not making it easy for K-Serato. And 2 mobile. In play, these 2 players here in this crossfire have got to withstand it. Yuri burnt out MongolZ after a quiet second map. This would be one hell of a time for a recovery. MongolZ. Map 3 sequence to start things off. Further afield out through short, Davideus continues, and NQZ through the back line looks to tear it all away. Just MongolZ, but hold your horses. Those 2 kills he's picked up. Gonna net MongolZ a bomb plant. He's in with a chance here. In a round like this, MongolZ a lot of damage, but can't quite get a handle on both those players still up against him.
Yeah, if he had one more bullet in that first mag, he would have got that kill.
On the creep up through the apartment, smoked off, blazed through it, right in to this crossfire. MongolZ with an important trade.
And any chance on this retake, they round the corner, they fall immediately. MongolZ making magic happen as Furia come back from a lost map into overtime. Snow can't stop them. Furia have found it. We go the distance and then some.
Furia constantly trying to keep Pain guessing. They don't know what type of round they're going to run into. And they never seem to learn till it's too late. Yakindar, aggression down through mid.
It feels
like he's hit this timing though. Spots them on the backstab. NQZ right there, round, palm of his hand. And this could be how Pain finally break through. This third and final map.
30 seconds.
They come, missed shot from NQZ. That's a golden opportunity. This guy's not been missing much, and he won't the second time around. DGT and Davideus line up and double. This is starting to come unraveled as Pain are building and now running towards that finish line. It always seems to be the way, that elusive 13th they couldn't find multiple times over. Oof.
Has to make it call. He plays on the edge of it. It doesn't quite spread to his position. He's still got a chance to take one shot, and it connects. Disappearing is Furia in middle. They walk into this crossfire. They get turned to mulch. Compost. Fallen can't follow up. It's NQZ, a 3-piece. to find a flawless half for Pain.
Snow just doesn't want to go down with nothing. This is a high-pressure moment. This is where your heart is racing. You feel like you got the round on your shoulders. You either make it or you crumble. And Snow makes it. Gets up on his feet. Zra only just now landing a punish, bringing it back into a 3v4. Still, favorites to Pain. That jiggle gets rid of Snow.
That's more like it. Thursday night brawl here as Furia run down middle. They're bringing the ferocity to this pistol, and 3 kills in an instant should cement Furia in this first round. Done just as you like. Furia keep their focus. Eyes tuned to this T side as they look to ruffle these Pain feathers. Pushing and prodding and cleaning house on this anti-eco.
I think also, you know, with it still being early days, it's worth explaining just kind of the nature of how an Inferno game, especially when it's this impactful, is likely to play out, right? You're going to have these kind of slower, creeping rounds out of the T side.
Position too long, not knowing when to fall back can cost you everything. Davideus plays ahead of the Molotov this time. He gets in Banana and he gets put down. Yakinda, what year is it?
And this is Furia constantly trying to keep Pain guessing. They don't know what type of round they're going to run into.
Oh!
And they never seem to learn till it's too late. Yakinda.
Close. They don't know where Yakinda is. That's the worry. Holodoy on the smoke break. It's not even him. It's all Yakinda, baby. Down through the smoke. 10-2 on the Latvian.
Yakinda doesn't need the help. He's operating as a one-man army on Banana.
He's showing them what rigor mortis feels like.
Snow dead on that swing.
So much. Smoke blocked, keeps Davideus in position. They check the CT spawn, there's no one coming in. This double pit setup has to hold strong, and nothing comes through from it. Yakinda, brutal entries, 17-6. You talk about these international imports, Yakinda is the first one that comes to mind.
They hit this OT, something changed about how Pain were playing. It stopped looking so fearful. There's fire in their hearts now. Holodoy up next, gonna try and get this reposition off into the pit. It's a crazy move, and it leaves him in the firing line of Big Azera. They know about Yuri up here in the apartments, but knowing's only half the battle.
Excellent flash. Yeah, that's what they needed. We've seen Flamesy come up short because of a lack of util. Now double Molly sent in for Robs once he gives up his position. And so a 2v5 between Alexi and JL. And JL's now down. It's all on the in-game leader. Nade misses. That's fine because he at least kills Apex and he picks up the other frag. This guy is the Grenadier. To work with, so they're just going to try to bound their way through the B site. Can't escape these Berettas, though. Now in the hands of Wonderful. Alexi B is going to pop 2 heads. And so Rob's into a clutch. Round 13 could be his, if not, for the sheer numbers out of Navi. So kicked off by Bit over towards that A site. Then the chair player drops. Robs gets active off Catwalk, walks in on that action, as does Bit within A site. Sitting inside bottom connector where the first trades went down. Woo. Bit shows a little skin, comes back at it from the bomb site. Now he's been dropped down to 24 health. But he's trying to get Wonderful back in as they continue to drop him. He brings one with it. Pistols on the chase out middle. Deagle in a 5-7 within this site. But it's an instant entry out of pit, double down, and the bench player killed him. Retta's to press up against the ramp, in with the flashbang, and it's insta-kills for Bit.
Never forgetting.
Sweet, sweet headshot. JL and Wonderful had us on the edge of our seats in the first half.
Zywoo's got a big gun.
Bit's gonna come swinging though, and it's an easy cleanup with that MP9.
Coming in, but they still got another try. Great guns here.
Trades,
And they're not there all of a sudden.
waiting for that.
Look at Bit
Yeah.
pushing his flanking window.
Like you said, they kind of gear up for it, and then it pops. And so FaZe insta-kill, follows through. Apex's flash, the perfect assist. Vitality wanted to start with last round. Oh, timing here from FaZe, just before the support arrived.
Got to again.
And again, it's double headshots. FaZe knows no
It's a
bounds.
triple.
Runs up through Con, rips them apart. Still got 2.5 more days of action. But speak of action, off climb into catwalk. Zywoo tries to get away with a slick move instead of fast-moving Navi. Since that awkward ladder kill, and this A-site goes down with nothing until the jungle players come out with 2. This is Email on a tear. A triple kill through middle, extended up connector, right
Yes,
back
sir.
into the action. Quad kill for Email, taking rounds by 4. Check. That supportive util, but remember the utility was low. There's that last flash. Last piece to try to get Flamesy into the action. JL off angle, catches the sole defender well, and Zywoo's gonna eat that grenade for 40 damage. Events. I believe Maui said one of the best T-side Mirages we've ever seen. JL gonna just use this as a little warm-up.
That was cute.
3 headshots, clean as need be for half of his health. Time to fire out. Utility over top. Little delay, then off the flash, they pop off into the corner, backs turn to him. It's a slaughter for the first 3. Small answer back out of EMET. Still a couple bodies to defend this, and already we get Vitality swarming that site. You want to talk about preparation? Oh, they look ready. Off a man disadvantage at that, Flamesy's gonna keep his head down. Him and Mezzi could still damn well not for JL. And that is why your expectations for Navi versus Vitality may be set low. That's why the odds are in the favor of the guys who won't stop winning. Mezzi trying to bring it all back. Vitality, yeah!
He saved it.
You thought they'd bend a knee? You thought it'd be that easy. E-site. Pops with the off angle, trying to catch him off guard as the approach comes through. Him and Mezzi could have combined for 2 kills originally. Mezzi is pinned into this corner, trying to fight his way out. Beautiful adjustment. To get Ross out from market, he'll try to find his point of contact. A little more damage lined up. Ross separated with bomb in between them.
Teammates coming in slow, but who needs help if you're Rops?
Alexi a little late to this one, but so Alexi's just kind of frazzling them, playing mind games as he does.
What a great round from Rops.
Back in apartments, but not 1, 2 players coming at him. It's about timing. Rops lines them up a second sooner, and they could have seen him without him realizing. Ready to kick it up a notch.
I'm ready for everything because, we saw that.
There it is. There they are.
You're ready for everything.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 deep. Distraction 2 to get Rops out from market. He'll try to find his point of contact. A little more damage lined up. Rops. Oh, there's a team kill sprinkled in here right before Wonderful died. Within A-site. We go back and forth. Fast game of tug of war. Both sides of the map compromised, and Wonderful's gonna get the Mezzi though on this road through the corpses doesn't actually pick up any guns. He wants to go straight into the bomb site. He wants to try to catch him with tempo. That was the one shot. The first shot that Mezzi gets past. Dodge the second one. Huge reposition here from Wonderful. JL gets a bit of vision first. Smokes come out. Wonderful gets the one. There's a huge gap in this. Kills are going back and forth. Smokes are junk and no cover. You put Rops into a 1 versus 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is messy CS. Mistakes on the empty site. Now they're going to take this one with no real contact. This time not just FaZe, ZywOo's up. Peeks out, misses a shot. Misses 2 shots, ZywOo. Got FaZe to work with.
Blind flick.
And that just a little bit of time is all he needs. Window being watched by Apex. Imez not gonna get away with it. Rops collects the kill towards B, and FaZe and ZywOo combine to hold off Connector. So now we're starting to see this full force vitality yet again. Bits found success out from Palace in the past, but not this round. Again, little electricity here from Navi to at least just take a glimpse. There's not much behind him. ZywOo's gonna get away with that opening kill in middle this time. Util, what goes around comes around, and he will look for them, but ZywOo gives no chance over. They've got him zoned in, stuck in, and dealt with. Vitality trying to tie up on this. That bomb in the middle of it, Bit shaves off the front runner.
Oh, such an important kill.
Oh, nice headshot from ZywOo. A second onto Alexi even. And then they crack it open. ZywOo's starting to find his form. So little contest for the ramp and the Palace player to walk out to join forces with Khan. Yes, Khan had to go well, but ZywOo was in the middle of that pack, and he is not going to stop missing. ZywOo, quad kill, starting to take over for the T side when they need a hero. But FaZe's got the coverage from up above. Alexi B is crossing paths and he doesn't know it. Suddenly,
knife out.
Somebody's gonna find themselves back turned, and there it is. Apex with the element of surprise, a Mezzi situation to perfection. So frantically trying to get into these rounds, but Vitality slapping them left and right. Into the bomb site, he's gonna go down with nothing. It's FaZe to try to catch him. Another red player inbound, tons of damage by Rops. Ooh, it's not pretty from Apex. With Alexi on the backside, does he have them nervous? Can Alexi keep them scared?
He got ZywOo in the back.
I don't think so.
Oh. They pulled it off.
A costly mistake. Does not get a chance to clip him, but he's gonna have to cover main. And he lets the contact happen. His gun is empty. He forgot to reload after the spray. No way you just let that. Edge of our seats for this one, and Apex wants in on action. Again, just constantly trying to block off these smokes. Into main, just like that, we're back into the even keel. Fast swing, Bit right into the action. And his Berettas sing as well. Tech9's in front of both of the rifles, in fact. Space creators, and then the kill takers, but nothing. Couple kills on the approach. Vitality so quickly to the answer, ready to react to whatever Navi chuck their way. Single, but this whole pack of Navi players on the approach. Ina gets caught.
He got it. First bullet.
Leader who can call from the sidelines.
He gets 0 kills, it's fair.
That's what Austin's been all about. So CT pistol could be valuable, and a 4v2 is an excellent way to kick it off. Here's the recovery. Mezzi, Berettas.
Excellent.
Into main. JL as the utility trickles out through the doorway. Oh, it's a bit awkward, but he still brings one down. It's Ina inside of main that lets it go for a second, and then a fast flurry of kills out from Mezzi. Man is on a tear.
Look at Rob's on MOUZ before and go, okay, well, obviously he was really good. Okay.
Owned. Mezzi, a little bit of blood. Ina wants to secure A, and now they've both gone down the vents. 15 seconds. Oh, and he comes back up. That is unbelievable. That is Messi.
Oh, that's a big punish.
More concerned about up top. Now suddenly ZywOo won't have that support. He's going to get compromised. Messi turns, and he's going to at least kill the Heaven player.
The Molly's bad.
Vent, the jump up denied.
Oh.
Not this time, not twice, not again. Navi 1 round shy.
Let's go, Navi.
Wonderful right here in hut. Meanwhile, A4 falls. Navi get the entry. Messi, backside, the anchor. Vitality's king! And so now it is on Ema. And with 15 seconds, he's got to somehow grab that bomb. We've got low health on Messi. And they end it right here, right now. The Navi Nation crumbles. Vitality one step closer to the crown jewel.
This actually opens up a way back up if they want to go.
Ema's making a move though. Shadow advantage for only a
Insane.
second. And then that single defender towards door at 45 seconds is hoping that the commitment and the bomb comes towards him.
They're in the Goldilocks zone. They can make any decision to make it work, and they take downstairs at the same. Nate doesn't do quite enough to ZywOo to slow him down. Oh, but wonderful just underneath that crosshair.
Good on Navi to hang on to the ramp control. Flashbang is perfection. And Wonderful gonna rack up some early kills on this one. Fast flank as well. This is a clean sweep out of Navi. All 5 deaths for Vitality with no kill to speak of. This round is all about a recovery now, and instead he is a sitting duck. Critical error at an important juncture in this second half.
Absolutely. Defends against map point. Wonderful to take out ZywOo. 1 player left here in Messi.
A highlight reel moment, but a missed shot does not bode well. The no-scope does. And if he had hit that one in the backside, it's a desperate defuse from Apex. Instead, Vitality take Navi, who also chucked fire down in front of Apex, won't stop him. They put out the flames. They turn back at Alexi. JL on the other end of the bomb site. Ema's gonna have an isolated duel, but he better crew the corner. And it's not the corner. The clear attempts are good. The damage done. This is 3 wounded members of Vitality, but damage doesn't mean much.
Have their cake and they eat it too with Flamesy pushing through the squeaky smoke. That's that art play, right, from old school Furia days. He goes through the squeaky smoke, everyone else behind him goes down vent, and the CTs are forced to fight the guy who pushes through, but they can't stop 3 players from getting downstairs. Here, he pushes through, no one's there to fight him, no one's pressuring the vent at all, so he just goes back down. No deaths in this round for Vitality so far.
This one should be Navi's 3rd. Don't you dare. Uncomfortable for JL. Beautiful damage here from Flamesy. It's Robs to finish it up. ZywOo right behind him. And again, it is just a scrambling Navi. You know, there's so many different looks from Vitality, and their hits come in so suddenly, playing with time, tempo, and direction. And every single piece of this Vitality formula is coming to fruition in this quarterfinals now, having a field day on their map pick of Nuke. His hands are off his keyboard. He has 1 hand on it. And that's why it gets away for a second. All too easy for ZywOo.
This round is very much a lot.
For what will be a difficult T-side ahead. Winning the op duel is ZywOo. He decides to execute Apex. Looking to capitalize here, but he is stuck in, and they will not let him go for free, and there's no support in this situation. Navi pistol.
I gotta take this one by the horns. Bomb's getting planted. How are you gonna 2v3?
Beretta's over towards single, gets the retake going. ZywOo won't miss his shots. ZywOo won't miss a moment to shut down Navi early. ZywOo sets up Apex. A blind Imez not gonna get anything going outer, and then a desperate 4-player ramp hit meets ZywOo.
ZywOo has been straight up prescient about every piece of routing, every timing here. 21 frags, most beautiful scoreline on the server across the series so far. ZywOo, he's the...
No, what? 9-10. Yeah, he could actually have a pot shot here. Simple's been caught out. Sitting in the open, and 9-10 connects.
He's got that AK now.
And with 20 seconds left, that bomb is alone. Where is the support?
Need this kill.
Ray's got his back turn. 9-10 pulls the trigger, but the bomb
win the round.
The bomb is heading into Karrigan in a 1v3. Now they know. Put him on notice. He's got his knife out, and MongolZ pull it off.
Snatching that away.
HP on that CT player. And no, they're not looking at him. He finds Karrigan, an immediate response from Simple. Gets that trade. Important find from Senzu. Catches the aggressors. Oh, messy. Rain couldn't finish it. Both of them got dinked, and both of them leave with a double kill. 9-10 and Senzu get MongolZ the split pistols on Mirage.
And add another 4v5 disadvantage that they're able to claw back there.
We got an aggressor, and Simple, oh, he's missed it. He knows what's up. No scope required. He's gonna go. Oh, no, a disaster for Simple. 9-10 just runs up the guts, and it looks like he's put them to bed. 9-10.
FaZe have the experience in terms of being able to
easy.
up the crowd and use it to their advantage. On a lighter buy like this, you'd hope that the MongolZ can waltz on by and blitz. Continuing to find impact now. And now would be the perfect time. Karrigan, position now knows he can get the AK, but should be traded. Should be traded.
Oh, Simple, the collateral damage. Okay, Karrigan, he makes good on him. Karrigan does put his name in the feed onto 9-10. Techno trying to advance. Punishable reload. Rain goes looking. That Soundcube betrays. Frozen again. This 5-7 now reveals itself. A flash is good. Blitz is applied. And now it's going to be comfortable for Senzu. Up and about 5 for the MongolZ.
That's the type of Counter-Strike I was expecting coming into today's matchup. Very trade-heavy, in-your-face CS.
Yeah, one of the most represented regions now. With a roster of 5.
Let's see if they can keep all 5 alive. That's the stable start that they need up against FaZe.
Well, it started fantastically. Simple doing cartwheels with his Desert Eagle. Blitz the one to make him do some gymnastics. Just misses his window of opportunity. A couple of taps to Karrigan, but he's still kicking. Blitz will progress. Nice distraction. Blitz removes Simple. Sidelined another. Karrigan important. Not get into your head when you lose a round like that. And it's a round for the map. He wants to finish it with the knife. Slashing in the smoke. Karrigan goes down. MongolZ take map 1. Those swish, Simple flicks. Golf clap for his receive of the smoke. Elige plays ahead of it. Might catch him off guard on their progressions. Yeah, Senzu just walk in, good find. Simple down. It's Karrigan under so much scrutiny, but Frozen hits the shot. 9-10 last. A USP can finish it all. FaZe to tie up this half. Dead even. 6-6 on the half. This quarterfinal has only just begun. Or flight, stays tucked, it's Elige, removes Techno, keeps that man advantage, but for how long? 9-10 puts him down. They still need this finish, and they can't seem to get past Karrigan.
Already flashes over the top of Con, and they go.
Here they come. Karrigan actually elects to play forward of this, so he will get a little bit of an opportunity. Very small window of opportunity, but he does! Oh! Pops the head off, adjusting to the swing of Blitz. Beautiful! Stunning individual sequence out of Karrigan. He's at the top of the tables right now, and a smile on his face. a showman is Carrigan. The double flank onto Carrigan Rain, but maybe he doesn't not ready for Simple. Spots his barrel, ready for it, hits the shot, a quick one. Not bad from Simple. They're closing the gap. 9-10 missed his shot, gets put down. Carrigan retakes. Up for debate. In the 3-on-3 FaZe, tie us up 5-5. Couldn't be better.
Sense is rotating.
No, he's not buying it, but a bullet between his eyes puts him down, accelerating into the site. Senzu, the next man, the next port of call. Nice distraction, Blitz removes Simple, sidelined another. Carrigan important, gets his, 3 on the side, make it 2. Senzu sticking around and just knocking them down. Immediate movements, actually, yeah, Simple's turned, draws his attention away from
Huge
Yap's
gap.
walk. This is the gap, and they're already passing it. Oh no, he's missed it! An opportunity, and he squandered it twice, can't hit the third. Mazzinho just spins around to open up the round and close down the site.
Have to save this one. It's going to be 6 now for MongolZ.
Flash here as they start their progression. Simple, 2 minds, realizes he has to stay locked on. 9-10 removes him. And that Senzu reveals his position. FaZe, empty hands, it's just Carrigan, dead man walking. Mazzinho makes it so. Readies himself. Through. Good find from Techno. Sure, traded by Rain. They got 25 to get that bomb in. Senzu feeling the pressure now. He's lost Mazzinho. Despite that flashbang, Rain's pathing and Blight. He's ready. Oh, so ready.
Both guns dealt with now.
Yeah, they take the head off of Mazzinho. Now, don't forget, there was a scavenged AWP. Blitz caught crossing into the site. It's Techno, and it's Senzu. Now the AWP fires off a shot. Now they know it's occupied that CT position, and just piece by piece, they pull it across the line. Good read of the situation. Simple. But maybe he doesn't not ready for Simple. Spots his barrel, ready for it, hits a shot, a quick one. Draws his attention away from Yap's walk. This is the gap, and they're already passing it. Oh no, he's missed it! An opportunity, and he squandered it twice, can't hit the third. Smoke Blitz is perfectly positioned to disrupt this walk if he dares. And now he's been spotted. Good find. Simple saves Alicia's hide. Pushing forward, another one on his scope. Senzu brought down. Simple takes one with him. And 9-10 peeks in, and Simple finishes it off with a quick flick.
21 MVP medals, 3-time world #1, major MVP, major winner. He doesn't want to be off the stage quick.
Personal sniper, uncomfortable now, covered by Blitz. Oh, he's hit the shot somehow. Oh, he didn't try to trim his fingernails, tried to trim his toes. How did that not get the kill? Nice catch. What? 3 kills in simultaneous fashion. MongolZ disappear. Very clear game planning going on here from MongolZ.
Mazzinho also going to start over with Cat, so that's both of the weapons now identified head-to-head, and Simple! Lightning fast on the opener!
He gives FaZe exactly what they needed.
For the rest, no AWP for 9-10.
We got an aggressor, and Simple, oh, he's missed it! He knows what's up! No scope required! He's let it go! Oh, no! A disaster for Simple! Pressure amplified now onto Carrigan's position, and Frozen, the support network, not far away. Carrigan, he's feeling the scrutiny now. The rotation's on its way, but Senzu delivers double entry into the site, and that is surely it. One chip in from Elige.
They're coming your way.
Yeah, he needs help. Eyes on the floor, tracking Carrigan, draws blood. Elige will trade, but here comes Senzu into the site, ready for the swing, and Elige not ready. Headshot provided, double kill out of Senzu. Perfect defense. They come a knocking and get sent back to spawn with nothing. Look at Carrigan go, just Tech 9 in hand. Senzu though is ready, the flashes are good layering. Tucks in to get right, there's Techno though, there's the defense once more. Rain, back of the head for one, but Techno this time passes the test. A+. Carrigan caught. Oh, it's a good angle. Is Rain going to be ready for that? Looks like he was. 9-10, however, moving simple. Oh, he spins around for another. Catches the flash, starts to accelerate. It's a good shot from Coutinho. Only the one from Frozen. It could all end right here and now in the hands of the 9-10 sniper. The Mongolian delivers. And it's only Rain. And he's not got it in him. He hasn't got it in him. MongolZ have done it. They slay the old gods in this generational clash.
Able to tie things up 3-3. Same on Mirage, where Senzu had a really impactful moment. They win this round, they've got more than they did last time, MongolZ. Blitz, this is scary, but deals with Elige, no drama.
In that blind spot, Elige starting to ask questions of Con. Blitz, oh, he's ready. Catches the headshot necessary. It's Elige, last round of the half. Everything to play for, everything to be gained. The flash, the swing, he's got it. The first is his. Oh, he's got it! The star stands up on home soil and gives FaZe the edge as we head to halftime. Wow, that's a good one back. A headshot catching. What is that?
This one's back on, 3v3.
Especially, now Carrigan's gonna, wow, actually spots out Blitz with his Glock. Now Frozen does get caught on searching A. And Blitz gets double swung, and Elige hits another headshot. Why is this becoming a conversation? It shouldn't. The MAC-10 trades, the bomb being planted, they can't seem to disrupt it. Frozen just rounding the corner willy-nilly, double from Senzu. It's looking good, it's looking great, only Elige can save him. Oh, he's in so much trouble, Techno takes him. Pressure, applied, oh, not amplified, because Techno's got his defensive frags. Pluralized as he finds Simple, a good fight back, it's Elige, claws them into the site. He's looking the wrong way. Elige is in trouble, goes looking, completely pantsed by Elige, and it's only MZinho. What have you got? What can you do? Elige is dancing around the bomb site, playing wicked games, and now MZinho just has to defuse it, just has to sit it. Trying to punch in that code, and it's not going to be stopped. Instead, it's 9-10 with an equalizer. Rain trying to close that gap from A. Another one, P250 versus Julies. Oh, but Carrigan is frozen. Turn the tide of battle. A headshot found, run down. Frozen hits it, and that is the round. A CT pistol goes FaZe's way to start. Opportunity, and it does connect. Important from Techno, he trades. There's Elige, stands his ground for one. In the flames, Simple peeks in, misses his window. Techno side by side, Carrigan on this retake, 14 HP. If Techno wins it, oh, he does damage. It's awkward, 9-10 can't hold on. Does that change the call? Because it is just a bit of an all-in here.
Still going to back their aim.
This is not an easy site to defend with 2 of you versus 5. Carrigan, he gets 2! man's doing crowd work in a quarterfinal.
Comes with their paces right now, gets put their aim on display. Rain goes down short. Let Senzu. Gets a couple of kills on the Deagle. We'll call this one done. And dusted Carrigan. Sweeps him away. 4 staying alive. On the flash at the ready. And then it's the pounce into the site.
Senzu gets caught by that. Goes down empty-handed. Now they accelerate. The flashes look great. Blitzed up to the back of the site. Back of the skull. The bullet hit connects. They're into the site. The hard part done. Favors that post plant, but now Senzu goes wide. Traded by a liege. Important, but Mazzinho lives on. Back of the site, can't tame the spray, and a shotgun retake is not gonna happen. Spread all season long.
Look, if this was a 2v5 with rifles and Rain and Simple, we've seen it before. He's got great synergy in the addition with the likes of Rosen and Rain in the server, but this is just too tall of a task, keeping it clean, all 5 staying alive. Double digits found first by the MongolZ.
Elise is in trouble, goes looking, completely pantsed by Elise, and it's only MZinho. What have you got? What can you do? Elise is dancing around the bomb site, playing wicked games, and now MZinho just has to defuse it, just has to sit it, just has to accept his fate. 10th of play, second map, final quarterfinal. Live from the Moody Center. 9-10 will peek through. Wow, Rain up against the sniper. And he's the one that's the most precise. 5 to 5. Triple kill from the Norwegian Rock. He's managed to deliver. Removing Carrigan, more where that came from. A second from him as well. There's Rain's double. Matches his output, but Senzu, he sneaks on in for another. Simple. Forced to watch. Rain with the bomb on his back. Elish has to push the camera smoke. 10 HP on Senzu. Senzu can deny it, doesn't elect to swing. Rain spotted, doesn't go down. Senzu that low HP. Elish is coming. Gets the flag. And it stays his round. That one feels good.
Like with a different shotgun on the major stage.
On the major stage.
And not being memed upon.
After over 900 days away from the playoffs in the majors, Simple now burnt out, forced into a fight. He can't win, not at this range. Senzu cautious, he's actually waited it out. They're just scared of him. He gets away with his life after that. Very good. No, he's not gonna get anything done. Simple short, connects with the AWP, but there's a whole team coming his way. A need to break, 2 advancing, just enough, spotted a blitz, finds another, dancing around the side for another.
Read this wrong, but the pop's coming.
Yeah, Frozen, Simple, where are you in the open? Oh, he's scared now, the whole team's coming. Frozen's done well, removes 1, pressure amplified, Simple's in, no scopes. Carrigan, corner! He gets 2! Oh, and the damage is there as well. Frozen doesn't find the lethality he needed. Simple, not the weapon. Low HP. Senzu doesn't matter! Stands his ground with 4 HP.
He ain't scared of you.
And he
Sticks to
does
the fight,
not-
takes the jewel, converts the round, and ruins the money for FaZe.
He doesn't succumb to the pressure. Oh, he's done well. He's done very well in combination. The whole team deliver. 3 down and only 1 remains. It's a Senzu cleanup. He is one to be feared now. That group stage form, it hasn't gone anywhere. The MAC-10 trade, the bomb being planted. They can't seem to disrupt it. Frozen just rounding the corner willy-nilly. Double from Senzu. Elise. Oh no, he wants to go fighting, and Techno receives it. Walking into that sideline, Elise ready to. That's the fight. Elise will win it. Accelerating though. Elise is gone. Spread of the flames from Techno. Throws it low, but lower by Techno. Finds another. Dancing around the side for another. Hard fight for 9-10. Retake looking good. They haven't even gotten the bomb down. Techno trying to buy time, trying to make space. Needs to punch in the code. Another fake. There's no time. He'd have to kill them both. He's overthought it. Rain pulling the strings. Techno's not got the time.
Look at this pressure.
Low. Yeah, Blitz. Just running and gun him. Running him down. 9-10 overlooked. Throws him with a twisted transfer. He can't finish his job. Techno with just 12 HP holds on. Go on the fade. Oh, and a mid shot. Techno's got him. MongolZ 9.
Chip in from stairs, so let's see. They should be able to mop this one up without too many issues. Caught in no man's land.
They've done it before, have the MongolZ. Their Deagles, especially 9-10 up that ramp. They can hit shot. 9-10. Wanting to receive this. Senzu is going to be the spearhead. Clears through. Trying to see what they can find. And long range Mag 10's good success to see. Under scrutiny, Mzinho wards him away. They double swing him. Bigu goes down. Mzinho starts his investigations of that short side. NQZ can put himself straight in the vice and it will just slam shut. 9-10's patient. By the way, just straight dry taking duels. If you want to find me window, let's go.
Pain really need this going into the second half.
Hang on, Bigu Zera's managed to get an opening kill onto Senzu. Let's settle. Absolutely it will. Blitz gets another one onto Davideus. Just a consolation couple from the two of them. P250 Tech 9 for DGT. Bigu Zera needed that one. Comfortable for Blitz. A triple kill from their captain. A defense of the B side, and this one is going one way.
Window redeploy. Oh, spotted and just nade in the hand. Easy for Blitz. And he's going to double up with a perfect flash.
All of the MongolZ, their Deagles, especially 9-10 up that ramp. They can hit shot. 9-10, a second one. Seriously good output. A couple of $100 into some pistols, and they'll take two. They'll force two. Friction here. NQZ. He's been spotted. 9-10 anticipates the push though. Despite the flashbang, he's not going to get a thing. Senzu's on the crawl. That leg shot doesn't seem to stop him because a blindside headshot. There's the fade. That's the frag. And a clutch for Davideus. Oh my God, he could do it, you know. Oh! Dink as well. A single point of health in it. And that's how MongolZ get there first. DGT pushing T-Spawn has given the info to Gamble.
Blitz though, he's...
Oh wow, Mzinho's clears. They thought it was covered, and I think Davideus is going to be a bit upset. He didn't communicate that gap. It will just slam shut. 9-10's patience and prowess on display. Davideus a response. DGT trying to keep him busy. Ooh, good shot on the first. Oh! Nearly had another. 7 consecutive rounds. MongolZ trying to make a statement to start the semi-final. He nearly had Bigu. DGT though at range, he ain't playing scared. There is that con slip, that never mind, not a problem.
Towards B to help sell that fake with a flash forward. DGT, it's a messy spray with the new addition. He's done the hard work. Going for
an all-in positional. He's going to be exposed. Oh, he does well. Dips away, and in combination potion, actually draws blood. Catches Techno on the advance. They're spamming at him through that ramp smoke. Spots the head of MouZ pushing through. Misreads his reposition. NQZ unchecked onto the stairs fight. Techno crumbles. And MouZ just a one clawback kill. A second is lovely. Despite the flashbang, he's not going to get a thing. NQZ sets him up. MouZ slips out the palace. Needs a quick one tap. Has two on his screen. And Techno there in support, forces him away. MouZ in combination makes it a 3-on-3, a smoke to play around, but MouZ pushes through. There's the fade, that's the frag, and a clutch for Davideus. Oh my god, he could do it, you know! Oh, Dink as well! A single point of health in it, and that's how MongolZ get their first. Catches Techno on the advance. They're spamming at him through that ramp smoke. Spots the head of MouZ pushing through. Misreads his reposition. MouZ breaking into the site. Waiting to pinch. Spots out Senzu in the window side. Oh no, the bomb's been denied. They have to block. He's pushed it in. The one-man army denies pain. He must win round. The full spread's like what, 2 kills, 3 kills between top and bottom. That's they lose it all as well.
After time!
After time, Chad, they got nothing. They've got absolutely nothing. A couple of ball caps, a pog in their pocket. This is a big head-to-head, and NQZ doesn't even pull the trigger in time. MouZ dispatches a Davideus. A 13-round run. Pain by name, pain by nature. Agonizing way to start the semi-finals. MongolZ flourish. He's quick with this. Look at the Parvik, so aggressive, and NQZ arrives just in time. Big Uzera, crossfire established. He's gone aggressive and unchecked. Big pressure onto A. NQZ unchecked onto the stairs fight. One clawback kill. A second is lovely. Quick tap to the They're actually pushing straight through that smoke. NQZ, they're past his sideline. He's feeling so much pressure. Relieves a little. Takes down MouZ. Swing it on around to find out. NQZ, an explosion of brilliance.
Send it over towards B to help sell that fake with a flash forward. DGT, it's a messy spray with the new addition. He's done the hard work.
Don't give Senzu an AK in space, and an opportunity to take Jules. Davideus loses his. Perhaps he was just looking to kind of catch any early progressions and will back away. Oh, into the Senzu AK. That's a lovely start. Wow, that's the slow test, and in 5-7 it does connect. Hold on, hold your horses. We're losing MongolZ. 9-10 and Senzu half health. Good overextension from Snow. Splits is down. They've lost their bomb. They've lost their captain. The head of the snake taken off. Senior clawing one back, but look at this from Davideus. He just puffs up his chest, says, let's fight, let's go. Cautious yet aggressive. 3 targets on his screen. It was just a matter of time. The youngest Brazilian in a major semi-final, Snow. Lets them know. Though has made no secret of his presence on the short side. Blitz burrows into the smoke. He is surrounded. He is surrounded, and Snow only had a Glock. Davideus not a round winner at all. He's actually an opening death. Significant damage.
Hold on, DGT.
They all collapsed. Yeah, DGT left on his own. And MongolZ, that's the most convincing we've seen out of them so far. Bigu goes down, and now a 4-on-4, and it's looking rather tough with a back exposed. What a gap!
That's Snow, that's the beholder.
Bomb needs to be picked up. Techno re-advancing and just sidelines them. They're holding on for a moment longer. Bigu clears him out. Nice taps. Hang on. Techno and Senzu making this awkward. Very awkward. Oh, it was such an opportunity to wipe the slate clean, to come in with a new mindset for the second half. But MongolZ catching headshots, but stealing rounds.
Find their opening gambit. Now they'll go through the default mid control.
Oh, Davideus, he thought he'd do a little safe strafe.
Whoa, and around the corner!
Oh, come on!
Gone!
There's an AWP hunting me! An AWP!
Looking comfy right now, and the
Oh,
acceleration into a partial buy. This is risky. Shows the confidence, though.
There is, yeah, I mean, no absence of that. Senzu. Escorting the AWP in, another jump spot. Not the same fate as Davideus in the previous. Snow gets to live on. Block smoke, they're playing into it, and Dino. Perfect weapon for the job! Distracts him as 9-10 racks him up!
Come on in, the water's warm.
9-10, perfect. Puts the flames at the feet. They have to run through it. Burnt, cindered, and sent back to spawn.
He's pushing.
And he's going to reward it. Catches Snow, and the trade's not there. Davideus just haphazardly spamming into smokes. 9-10 disappears. Championship Sunday, it calls. And the MongolZ answer. A Mongolian team in a major grand final. A fight for Asia. A ritual of ruin.
It's a feel-good game of Counter-Strike for the MongolZ.
Gotta.
And we know how they feel about Vitality.
Oh, he's giving him the blitz treatment. Oh, and 9-10's having none of it.
He's up to farm up some Eeks. Flash from Blitz. Fight available, and there he is. Techno.
Lovely. Blitz was the safety net there. Look at Techno and Blitz, 24 points of health between the two of them.
Seems like he's cut off at the pass. Senzu can start investigating at some point. So here comes the push. 40 seconds. This could be a frag. And it.
Oh, he'd have loved another through the smoke, but Blitz will find another triple. That's good output from him, taking it in turns to find impact here.
Just one. Blitz traded. M4 picked up. Something to work with now. The flash was good.
Unlikely to translate to a round, but could translate to a dead AWP. NQZ may get one from the cold, dead hands of 9-10. Oh, he actually turned around there.
Yeah, crouch surge, but they're into B. Might just hold on to this AWP.
It has to be a strong start, right? I mean, it was on Mirage as well, but this feels compulsory with the momentum MongolZ have. Okay, they test him. He'd have liked a whole lot more.
9-10 and Blitz in combination.
Oh, Blitz. He wanted to be the late piece, but was forced by that catch from Snow. Might just underhand a flash and go. DGT would eat that. They will. Turns and returns with one. Just the one, because Mzenia was already passed. He
Davideus
removes
ahead.
NQZ, DGT. Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll take all three. Underhand a flash and go. DGT would eat that. They will. Turns and returns with one. Just the one, because Mzenia was already passed. He
Davideus
removes
ahead.
NQZ, DGT. Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll take all three. A couple of empty 9 frags would have been nice.
One is all he needs.
Okay.
He can get one and survive. He already has Kevlar. So this could be massive right now. They're coming his way.
Yeah, but clearing. Wow, the pre-aim. Mzenia, he's diligent. He's deadly. Good chunk damage actually to Blitz progressing mid.
And they're walking into Mazinho right now. Do they swing in? The flash turned, and he's got the opener. They just keep on coming. It was double orbs in the mix. We didn't even Snow get to use it. Just one. Blitz traded. M4 picked up. Something to work with now. The flash was good. Senzu rotates in, and Nade perfectly plays, and he's just going to mop him up. The response is here, and there's that 12 I'm talking about. One round, and they get to face Vitality for the 5th time this year. Just wanting to this now, but is he late?
I mean, all he can do is tell them when camera is under threat. Oh, Flames, awkward. Walking, Davideus, close line, and a missed shot from the orb. It comes tumbling down, DGT, under so much scrutiny. The low HP AWPer hunting is just, it's a good testify for how insane MongolZ are playing right now.
Techno might catch him. This is the AWPer he removes. He just run on down.
Look at them. They're vibing high right now, MongolZ.
They have no support.
Oh, they've even managed to catch DGT asking questions outside A main, and Mazinho catches that early look, but they are still finishing into this B side. Good use of that MP9 straight through the smoke, and that's what Snow's doing too. He has to go. That's a pure Hail Mary. They need something, a little fire starter, a little spark to ignite hope, and NQZ provides the first. Big Uzera though needed to hide, find more damage. The smirk on his face, sensational!
The decision MongolZ makes on their next buy round is going to be hugely impactful on how this game functions forward. Senzu grabs a kill short. Oh, and another one there. So going to add some extra cash. Can they pick up these dropped weapons? Do they even want to?
He's creeping, he's crawling, and he is deadly. Isolates NQZ on the retreat. Davideus miles away, trying to
play with
pack
the crowd. No kit.
Throws out the nade, picks up the Galil, picks up the kit. The angle's good. I don't know if Davideus is going to get there in time. Senzu versus 2 on the big stage in the big game. Senzu again delivers for the MongolZ.
Just one. Blitz traded. M4 picked up. Something to work with now. The flash was good. Senzu rotates in, and Nade perfectly plays, and he's just going to mop him up. The response is here, and there's that 12 I'm talking about. 1 round, and they get to face Vitality for the 5th time this year. Payne got their secret weapon. The drums are back in the building. Snow up the back. Dual Berettas, and Senzu denied. 9-10 and Blitz in combination. Couple of pot shots on the Glock, but now they can all just triangulate on his position, and this will be a pistol round for Payne. And Snow, we saw that roar before. 13 straight now stopped.
Catches that early look, but they are still finishing into this B side. Good use of that MP9 straight through the smoke, and that's what Snow's doing too. He has to go. That's a pure Hail Mary. There are 3 players on the other side of that, and you're just hoping a single flashbang score all 3.
I'll do it again. They just moved. They hit the steps now.
9-10 tucks one cake instead. He was falling away from the side. Now Mazinho. Oh, hang on. He's had his bell run. 9-10's gone. This is compulsory for Payne. Finds that headshot. Blitz and Techno. Trying to get some answers. Instead, he gets an AWP bullet. Big Uzera's been brought down through the smoke. Damn, Techno. And NQZ, a whole team up against them. The swing for Techno, brutal! And the site is lost, the round 2. Fallen finds that headshot. Blitz and Techno, the semi-final in the palm of their hands. If they can take this away from Pain, he can't do it. Can't control them.
The water's warm.
9-10, perfect. Puts the place at the feet. They have to run through it. Burnt, cindered, and sent back to spawn.
Your Cash is bottomed out.
They are doing it live.
Have to pull that series back after a bludgeoning on Mirage. We know MOUZ have that staying power. They won't give up without a fight. But right now, Vitality have woken up and evened out this.
Third miss piece to util on this T side, and every time it's feeling consequential. Apex destroys this A push. And he's got teammates nearby ready to activate. Vitality will fight and die on this mid.
Sets Flames up for entries. It's how they defeated Navi yesterday. Popping out of Palace, Apex catches Brolin off guard, and maybe there's still hope here for MOUZ, but Apex has other ideas.
In the smoke at ramp, he waits, he bides his time. Oh, they're gonna clear him! Hell of a check out of Apex! And to be the guy to clutch this out if needed. The captain of MOUZ out with that swing. Softens Vitality up. And a sigh of relief for MOUZ as their captain proves to be a safe pair of hands. Palace. A shot from the Brolin Deeg will connect. Third time's the charm. This boost up for exertion is good. Couple of gimmicks put MOUZ in pole position. From Apex, just denying the lower walkout, and that's going to lend Flames the timing to go and fight mid. Oh, MOUZ attempt to respond by battling through that Molotov in lower, and that's a decision they'll come to regret, but this comes from a place of desperation.
Exertion getting hounded down, and Flames looks for the ace. Very quiet in that quarterfinal, but this is a different day. This is a different Flames. Lights up MOUZ and takes the ace. Mezzy searches for, trusting inside with the B site. Flames gets that info. Bomb spotted, gets out. Smoke.
Learns about the player up through con, gets the spot on these guys ramp side, and Flames still doing it all alone. He's got teammates nearby, but he doesn't even need the help. And that lurk out through the ramp. It's going to put more onus on these players out in mid making a move, and that's going to draw them into this crossfire. Flames and Mezzy between connector and short rip this round from MOUZ's hand. Having to come back in a mid now, 1 versus 3, and no safe place to hide for Jimmy. And now his team try and hit the go button. One on the board for exertion, but here's the backstab. Flames has players with their backs turned, and it's too easy for Vitality. I mean, that's so entrenched, a man up, desperate times, calling for desperate measures out of this MOUZ team. Left relying on the gunfights now, don't get me wrong, that's been good for Vitality. What? Flames, especially. No! What is happening? Flames can see through smokes! Chance, but he's fast running out of time. Things are not looking good. Boom. For Jimpat, and there's the nade that seals the deal. Vitality and the runaway success story on this first half. 8-4, they blow out MOUZ. Really tense considering they're only up against these pistols, but Jimmy going to alleviate some pressure, swings out for the fight. The rest of MOUZ in behind him. Just takes that first guy to take the risk, and everyone else piles on through.
Doesn't it?
his way.
Great
With this
position.
Fate being sold out in mid, that's going to keep Robs there even longer. MOUZ is operating entirely alone. Robs only just peeling over now.
Oh.
Still has to be MOUZ, and he's unwavering, unfaltering.
Back after a bludgeoning on Mirage. We know MOUZ have that staying power. They won't give up without a fight. But right now, Vitality have woken up and evened out this score.
The guys in the winning position there. And that's after an embarrassing start. That felt like it was going to be a bit of a breakthrough moment. But that's not what's happening right now for MOUZ. Chance at their dream, it's ended up being a nightmare. Vitality picked them apart on this B play, and it's another clean round from Vitality. Looks like their ambitions at this major is kind of nothing shy of winning the trophy. That is the expectation. They're walking right in a Sphinx. Fitting that Rops meets his replacement head on. Trying to pick up the pieces on this round, trying to recover it. ZywOo in with a double. And Rops now left to close. His scout will deliver.
No idea.
And this is the Vitality duo. One ace in this game already.
Oh, no.
Might need to be another big molly kill from Flames. Nothing comes through. This is the duo that makes any round feel winnable, but cut down and stopped in their tracks.
Exact weapons, MOUZ come in.
Oh, but he's dead straight away. Exertion and taking space away. And ZywOo won't last long either. And he's taken one of the dome at the first time he's played his hand. MOUZ come in swinging. Unfaltering, not going into the AWP. Eventually, Torshi gets that freebie, but MOUZ bought more than enough time for these bodies to rotate over. Torshi's got waves to break through, and he's just missed that timing on the close side player. Torshi is a dead man. Apex outmaneuvers him. Body's over. It was just Robs and MOUZ here, so MOUZ looking for that early purchase on Mirage. Exertion and taking space away.
Walking over the line, akin to MOUZ on their conversions, clean and easy, or maybe not.
League will connect. Third time's the charm. This boost up for Exertion is good. Couple of gimmicks. Put MOUZ in pole position.
Forget the bomb, you need the kills.
Trying to break through. Apex caught on his swing. MOUZ. Nothing to work with in that round.
Looking and storming for a 7th. This could be over before it begins.
MOUZ have the read. Torshi even moving over now as well. They are all here. There's the support from Sphinx. And finally, something to smile about for MOUZ.
ZywOo back on the angle.
This is interesting because we haven't had a lot of these mid skirmishes yet. This can't be where it falls down for MOUZ. Trying to pick up the pieces on this round, trying to recover it. ZywOo in with a double. But they've got to show all that in spades in this game. 4 versus 3, their eyes set on this punishing A play. Can Exertion be the guy to stop it? No. Robs and ZywOo will wash over them. That duo that strikes spear into the core of every roster. Come alive for Vitality. They have a day with destiny. Apex with a boost.
My God.
Run up over the top of this is being held, but not accounted for yet. Sphinx.
Good luck, MOUZ, with a sight in mind.
Goes out for the first. They're not ready for Apex. Same place, same problem. And this hole getting dug too deep for MOUZ. Blow to MOUZ. Their first time at trying to stick the landing on one of these 2v4s. Well, there's Apex to make them eat those words. Backstab in. Played perfectly. And this near flawless CT side keeps racking up.
Yeah, captain says F you, Austin, because he's going for that trophy.
Already, that's a gnarly wallbang and the nade. Throw bodies at the problem, hopes that solves it for MOUZ. They will nail these trades. Brolin double opener. With an aggressive move, and Spinks is not ready for it. Clash out on upper, Apex, and Flames getting aggressive.
Spots that first, but he doesn't know there's more in store. Brolin gets found. Flames, Assertion to worry about. Spinks swings upper, and that's another kill for Vitality. They even block the next play. MOUZ can't make a move.
Two of the heaviest hitters gone for MOUZ as well. It's Torshi at 4 kills. Yimpat left in this with him. Torshi deleted at his first turn out into the A site.
No chance.
3v2 looking to crumble away from MOUZ, a sign of the times. Jimmy can't find a thing, and now that smoke fades. The odds of Jimmy winning this just went down even lower. Missed timing on ZywOo. And they make this a painful loss clutch. They're trying to kill him after time. ZywOo wants this to hurt.
And that is after time. That's no more money made. That's 2 players who have dealt with that. And, you know, you got to feel for Jimmy.
Starts to waver, sight starts to crumble. Jimmy could have the round in the palm of his hands. There's the backstab. Him being here is a problem for Vitality. Teammate starts to join. Missed opportunity on ZywOo though. And if you take a swing at this guy, can you afford to miss? Path into the site now. So MeZ won't be able to find him in time. It's a kill through the smoke. Here's that backstab showing up. And as long as MeZ's here, Vitality were interested, but he's dead after 1. Lurk over at B.
Spinks v Robs on the extremity, and Robs somehow wins that out. All the advantage for Spinks. Robs swings in. 2v4 in this post part. Torshi's got to thin the herd. He's got to do it quick. His teammate's already fallen. Torshi has no room to move, and Vitality take that pistol back to their winning ways. It's been a while.
30 seconds. Gonna have to go through that if you're MOUZ. Vitality have forced their hand, put them in an awkward position. And so the pistols kind of get set up here if you're Vitality, and the map's so quiet. You're gonna see this volley of util. You know exactly what's coming your way, and so Robs for MOUZ. No longer trying to split this side of the map. They play it group, they play it together. Can that be their salvation? No! Robs and ZywOo have other ideas. Back in main, MOUZ have all the info, and that hero gun is kicked aside. Done now by Robs, who opens it with a clean tap, a couple of them. But they'll slow his roll, they'll stop Robs in his track. Being held. That's ZywOo waiting for the reaction. Robs has opened up the back door. Spinks dead over in ramp. It's that Rob-ZywOo duo powering Vitality through. Can they rise to the occasion? Finally overpower Vitality in this head-to-head. And we have got our answer. What's he gonna make up for? 4-on-3 bestowed to Vitality, that bomb retrieved, and that's because Spinks, look at the room he's found on his lurk over at B.
Spinks v Robs on the extremity, and Robs somehow wins that out.
their prep in. Apex with a boost.
My God.
Run up over the top of this is being held, but not accounted for yet. Spinks eventually going to knock that player off the top. So MOUZ won't be able to find him in time. It's a kill through the smoke. Here's that backstab showing up. And as long as MOUZ's here, Vitality were interested, but he's dead after one. Flames out with a swing. Quelled, it's Spinks to lock Vitality out of this retake. Hopes that solves it for MOUZ. They will nail these trades. Brolin double opener. Once more though, it's this duo, this damn duo of ZywOo and Robs. And even though they dealt with one, it's ZywOo on that swing that Spinks had to convert. 2 measly round for MOUZ. And Spinks is not ready for it. Clash out on upper, Apex and Flames getting aggressive. They'll meet MOUZ out in main. Might end even. Anything he has on his side is the element of surprise. And even then, with each passing second, Torshi doesn't creep up. Vitality consider more and more options. Gonna play it together. Torshi's making no effort to go get that bomb. He's playing for the kills here.
They don't know they have the bomb.
ZywOo's AWP is on this angle. Can Torshi deal with it? No! Sneaks right into ZywOo. Breaking records as they do so. And the only trophy left to pick up, the only trophy left to collect was meant to be this one here in Austin. His pistol rounds anything to go by. MOUZ might have some more twists and turns left in them. More stuff from Exertion. 3 kills deep in the pistol round. To showcase your ability to perform, then at a scoreline like this, we're going to get answers to one of these questions tonight. And so, it's clean stuff here up against the pistols. But this next one, this is the true test for MOUZ. Pre-smoked at 30 seconds. Gonna have to go through that if you're MOUZ. Vitality have forced their hand, put them in an awkward position. And so the pistols should get dealt with cleanly. Yeah, there's ZywOo to make it happen.
Makes up for it.
Left out on the road in front of him. And ZywOo gets that spot on Jimmy.
Still, Torshi slipped. They've lost him.
Gonna play it together. Torshi's making no effort to go get that bomb. He's playing for the kills here.
They don't know they have the bomb.
ZywOo's AWP is on this angle. Can Torshi deal with it? No. Sneaks right into ZywOo, delivers him that kill. With a lot of damage, that's Brolin squeezed out from Pop, gonna try and run it out into the yard. And ZywOo's AWP is on the line. Second foul. ZywOo coming alive. 3 kills deep. Gonna get blown open. ZywOo.
How?
Exertion's taking it one step further, but this is the guy that's been blocking them every step of the way. This is the guy that they just can't get past. Nades rain out from Apex as well. ZywOo gets his help right as he needs it. The odds of Jimmy winning this just went down even lower. Missed timing on ZywOo.
It's done.
And they make this a painful lost clutch. They're trying to kill him after time. ZywOo wants this to hurt.
And that is after time. That's no more money, mate.
Start to walk it back. Now, Jimmy was here as the second man. The rest of MOUZ are starting to flock over as well. And they seem suspicious about this slowdown. They flash Jimmy back in, and that sends him right into ZywOo!
Flash gives it away. Exertion got to be very careful.
Oh, he's missed his timing as well. Apex been allowed to creep out, but it is hell. Oh! Brolin was waiting with util! That one gap lends Apex the room for an opening.
They can still save it.
There's been no output anyone not named ZywOo. Apex suddenly has his moment. Jumping Mag 7.
Oh my God.
Even more from Apex up close.
One more. Yeah!
Oh yes! Apex has wings!
Sec ready to come in. 45 seconds, one-man hold. He's got nothing but an MP9 cowering behind the boxes. He's going to need multiple kills to even make this interesting. Brolin springs the trap, isolates 1v1s, takes 2 of them. Vitality charging him down, but Brolin's got more to say. He's just out of position, though.
Right, the Pistols have managed to get through the initial volley, but here we go, the cleanup for MOUZ. 5 alive, a flawless round. This CT side feeling pretty.
Look, if anything was ever gonna happen in this game, it's a perfect storm now for MOUZ. They're winning these rounds, they reset Vitality, they take clean anti-ecos, they build economy.
They were gonna try and pull off an 11-1 down comeback. It's gotta start here, it's gotta start now, and it might just have to start with ZywOo! 3 kills under his belt. Now the only man left at this B site eventually will get overrun. They get their first tidbit of info now, and that's gonna galvanize the push in. Vitality have control over the site. Brolin swinging on out, will knock out that first player, but it's gonna come down to a clutch. Apex trying to hit this timing out through long, right as their attention is on Robs. Advantage starting to dwindle. MOUZ still get out with a plant, but it's not done yet. Jimmy tagged up, brought down low, everyone's wounded. MOUZ have the advantage, they hold the cards, they're in this post plant, but they're losing bodies. Torchy trying to provide, spots out this last player, and it's on Torchy, and this one gets closed. Send Vitality back into an A play. Jimmy down in the pit, doesn't miss on the first bullet. Has Torchy nearby to lend a helping hand, and between the two of them, they're gonna melt this play up through short. He's ready to come through and backstab this A play. Oh, Mezzi's got eyes on the prize though, smoke held. Jimmy down in the pit as support nearby. Torchy never far away, but they will get overrun. 2 players down in the pit. 3 guys fighting them from the long side, but it suddenly all falls on Jimmy and Brolin. They're not ready for Brolin. He gets away with a lot of damage. And Jimmy might be trapped in this little cage, sure. But it's Vitality's problem to deal with. The longer he stays alive, the more of a nuisance he becomes. And Jimmy still has more output left in him. Hangs in the balance. Jimmy playing it first. That's the lineup. Flames taking some space away. Robs with the cross, but the pressure's getting to him. Aim shaky. He's now left in this all alone. 1v2 laid out in front of Robs. He's got to get them off this bomb. Time is running out. Time is up. MOUZ domination on Inferno, and redemption awaits. Wrapping around over on long. It's just the tag from the ZywOo orb.
We'll take that.
Spinks will make it past. And as ZywOo went to give chase, Apex trying to hit this timing out through long, right as their attention is on Robs. Advantage starting to dwindle. MOUZ still get out with a plant, but it's not done yet. Jimmy tagged up, brought down low, everyone's wounded. Oh, Mezzi's got eyes on the prize though, smoke held. Jimmy down in the pit as support nearby. Torchy never far away, but they will get overrun. Robs and ZywOo, this dastardly duo again. That's got to keep up now if they want to save themselves in this semi-final. Molly gonna force Robs out into the open. It's walking the line, and the ZywOo exertion can't regain control.
It's now or it's never.
Hail Mary apps pop, out they come. ZywOo gonna light him up, and he's got support now. Kept that pit player alive for long enough. Robs gets in into position.
Little mid pop.
Now that no one's sure how to feel, let's see how this top mid play goes. Little farm up from Torshi. Stat pad round.
Oh, you like that, Austin? Enjoy it while you can. Vitality charging him down, but Brolin's got more to say. Robson, Apex now, their chance to dance in the post bomb. They're not going to get this bomb down. They're getting hounded by MOUZ. Spinks chases his former captain and finishes the job. MOUZ respond swiftly.
Always room for more. Shooting for the stars as he pulls out this Tech 9, but he's got support. MOUZ might be hitting like one, but it doesn't have to be a one-man army. The strength comes from the team.
0-8.
And Apex slinking out. This side of the map, and that's where player number 3, Spinks, is supposed to be the one. The safety net, the insurance policy, swinging out a little bit later. Towards B. It's going to send Vitality back into an A play. Jimmy down in the pit, doesn't miss on the first bullet. Has Torshi nearby to lend a helping hand, and between the two of them, they're going to melt this play up through short.
Mid pop.
Now that no one's sure how to feel, let's see how this top mid play goes. Little farm up from Torshi. Stat pad round.
Oh, you like that, Austin? Enjoy it while you can. Vitality walk into their demise.
It's not done yet. They try to pick up the pace, get out into middle. They'd Robson Flames raring to go. It's just the Torshi ult left to get past. He nearly skewers them. In the end, it's the pistol whip for Torshi.
But all dead. Vitality walk into their demise.
It's not done yet. They try to pick up the pace, get out into middle. They waiting in it, Vitality get flashed through, play it fast, up into the Torshi orb. Head on a swivel from Torshi! And he ain't missing! MOUZ come back. Another round where Torshi will find himself in the right place, but a missed opening. He goes back in. Risky move on the orb, but Torshi makes it work. Keeps this in MOUZ's favor. Is going back the third time. Too much! No! Torshi! Always room for more!
That last round.
Yeah, Torshi.
Gonna be the hardest to get.
Yeah, that's where we are. Have the advantage, they hold the cards, they're in this post plant, but they're losing bodies. Torshi trying to provide, spots out this last player, and it's on Torshi, and this one gets closed.
Pistols. Spinks is just out of position though.
All right, the Pistols have managed to get through the initial volley, but here we go, the cleanup for MOUZ. 5 alive, a flawless round. This CT side feeling pretty.
Look, if anything was ever gonna happen in this game, it's a perfect storm now for MOUZ. They're winning these rounds, they reset Vitality, they take clean anti-ecos, they build economy.
It's ready to come through and backstab this A play. Oh, Mezzi's got eyes on the prize though, smoke held. Jimmy down in the pit as support nearby. Torshi never far away, but they will get overrun. That's got to keep up now if they want to save themselves in this semi-final. Molly going to force Robs out into the open. It's walking the line, and Azai Wu exertion can't regain control. Vitality, this round is everything. They were going to try and pull off an 11-1 down comeback. It's got to start here, it's got to start now, and it might just have to start with ZywOo! 3 kills under his belt. Now the only man left at this B site eventually will get overran.
Low health on MOUZ, but don't count him out.
I thought Apex had done enough here. Both these players are low, but Vitality's still feeling shaky. And ZywOo on the push out that looks to secure it. The one guy with output right now for Vitality.
It's now or it's never.
Hail Mary apps pop, out they come. ZywOo gonna light him up, and he's got support now. Kept that pit player alive for long enough. Robs gets in a position. Not the best team in the world. It's fine. ZywOo, very safe pair of hands.
I mean, this is a guy who said he was pissed when he found out he was number 3 in the world.
Down first, and it's an A site that's gonna get tested as 910 finds his slight opening.
One of the most amazing op runs for someone of his stature in this playoffs.
Ooh, they let him have that space. No kit for the 2 players. Rops takes a look before Apex arrives. Rops wants into the action, doesn't need his in-game leader to help him. Rops knows how to win.
Inside smokes as well.
Yeah, trying to lock it in. There doesn't look like there's fire here for 910. He'll find Mezzi's head instantly. Palace player delayed for a second. Flashbang gets the raise some shooting. That was what we thought everybody needed. 10 goes deep, and it's going to be Apex sidelined early yet again. 45 seconds, Top Con smoke goes down, gives them a little room to work within it, so they thought. 910's got other ideas, and nothing comes from free at the moment. It's Vitality. The one that was slowly piecing together some kind of comfort zone. No comfort whatsoever. 910 hits another. He doesn't miss shots. And so this space, he will do it all if he has to. As the others fall for him, no help is coming from Vitality. 910 calls the emergency services. Vitality, they dead ahead.
Right now we got Flamesy trying to smooth out this angle. A couple of good fights coming the way of Vitality.
Again, not everybody with the best weapons. Tech9, what? A wallbang frag off that upgraded pistol. Do what you must to try to break down this A defense, but it looks like it's still gonna stand tall. Good timing on the peak from Apex, and Vitality convert this one with majority still alive. Board goes beyond the borders. Desert Eagles across the board for this one. Single Tech9, they take their time with it, but again, Vitality not looking to play scared whatsoever. Floating out in middle. It's an absolute slaughter. Defense, better answer.
It would have been less meaningful if the game was close, but it really wasn't.
Still have Apex under wraps, hidden in the shadows, and he's making a move. Oh,
We can line this up.
Lets them plant. No way he lets that go down. Now he puts it on to the back of his teammates for the retake. Off the flash, Apex into the action, blitz. Ooh, almost let Apex regain his vision. Instead, we go 1-for-1. Pressure, Rops while throwing grenades. That's killed. The 910 has the cover. Mezzi's gonna try to close the distance. Blitz, good support. Mezzi in the middle goes down. MongolZ perfectly pieced together.
You said game starts here, and it did. That rifle, they worked it all the way to the end.
It's gonna come in time. FaZe going above and beyond. Triple kill so far. Dropped. 15 health here for Blitz. And a first frag needed by MOUZ in a clutch. Blitz scours the battlefield, will not find the timing on the peak, and the Brit posts one when needed. MongolZ gonna jump on this. Zywu hears it coming. Blitz slides down, distracted by the cat player. Unable to stop it on connector. FaZe offers up his back. Apex gives cover. And again, this A side holds for a bit, but these Tech9s have found their opening yet again, and it's low health in sight. They try to take it over. Rops went down. Galil pressed between the two. Catches Zywu off. FaZe, quick action into the play, but the bomb has gone the other direction. And as he comes through this doorway, he is cautious, but not cautious enough. Or is he? FaZe collects it, but Senzu's there to trade. We go 2 rounds straight for the MongolZ. But as the CTs try to carve that path towards middle, with a distraction on the catwalk.
Two spotted.
Those are your A players. From connector back to the bomb site. Mzinho up close, gets his head ripped clean off. FaZe already on the multi-kill. A little bit of a delay here from the Palace peak, but it is going to come in time. FaZe going above and beyond. Triple kill so far. Dropped.
On the way or not? They didn't.
Oh, it dropped.
They did not get the bomb.
Bomb fell inside of the smoke. You can take that B site. MOUZ just hit that dink. That's a ton of damage through the wall. MOUZ, who's backed into another clutch, back-to-back 1v1s. This time, Techno has the equal amount of health, and the utility here to off. Not gonna stop him. Techno in the zone. Just through the side of it, MOUZ. How many clutches can he be put into, and how many can he come up with? Health advantage once more. Hits the headshot. And so the MongolZ will take a 2-round. Inbound. Blitz is going to try to recover this. Again, not everybody with the best weapons. Tech9. What? A wallbang frag off that upgraded pistol. Evened it out for a second. Again, these slight mid-round pauses, but that bomb is gone. What do you have in the clutch? 9-10 early on. So bombs planted, Glocks up. No kit for the 2 players. Rops takes a look before Apex arrives. Rops wants into the action, doesn't need his in-game leader to help him. Rops knows how to win. That is why he's here. That's why Vitality have made it. They don't want to make a misstep. They don't want to fall to a mistake. USPs go swinging, top middle control is everything. Coupled nicely with an underpass player as well. Singular USP frag comes out of Vitality. They stop wasting everybody's time, throw themselves at their enemies.
Inspiration from the LG SK days. Talked about 9-10 having to travel.
I mean, the perfect example is Fur. Used to do the same thing. You can win a LAN, you get 2 meals a day. FaZe offers up his back. Apex gives cover. And again, this A side holds for a bit, but these Tech9s have found their opening yet again. They'll have to still kill Techno, who plants that bomb on default. They'll join forces here. Space given over to Techno. He catches them off guard. But does he know about MOUZ, who's backed into another clutch? Back-to-back 1v1s. This time, Techno has the equal amount of health, and the utility here to off. Not gonna stop him. Techno in the zone. Lets them play. No way he lets that go down. Now he puts it on to the back of his teammates for the retake.
Wait, look how Techno's scaling here.
Oh, it's perfect. Just through the side of it. Health advantage once more. Hits the headshot. And so the MongolZ will take a 2-run lead on the T side of their map peak. Proof is in the pudding. Vitality bleed. They have really closed the distance, but maybe to their demise. Senzu and Techno will clear out that bomb site, and a pistol win for the MongolZ. Never stop. Him and Senzu combining with the Ox yet again. Techno backs back to him, and the headshots follow through. No respect. Use a mentality that is dead on arrival. MongolZ shock the world. Map 1 in their back pocket. Their dreams on the line. Would have had vision on the peak. You peeked into the wrong guy today because 910 is tapping into playoff form. ZywOo actually just shoots through smoke.
Expressing dominance inside of mid. Oh, getting
nice
great
angle.
moments from ZywOo out of window on these smokes.
Perfectly positioned, getting a lot of impact out of this one, and they're not going to be able to stop him from repositioning on.
Consistently. They're definitely going to find their rounds.
Still looking. Oh my god, this is timing. This is timing.
Oh, he missed him on the pole. He could not see him.
Turns and shoots him in the back of the head, so we go 4 versus 2. Much needed pistol here, just for the spirit of team vitality to come up. Hit this site. Off a few pieces of utility, they're ready to roll. So Apex with a FAMAS and a well-placed grenade. That is a good amount of damage across the board. Another piece of utility hits the perfect point of that path. As he goes for the reload, it would make sense for them to pop and pounce right here, right now. Bit of a contest towards the door, held back by the mid support. Rocks back flat, all's good.
Crushing.
For Vitality. This one, no point of entry. Right down beneath the window. If the tunnels player gets out, that's one thing. But backside was supposed to belong to the MongolZ.
Oh, crushed.
Instead, Vitality just come raining through the window. So Mezzi's vision good enough to duel. Ooh, they get a dink on him as well, and then this perfectly timed play on a blitz. Oh, with the low hook, he gets the player in the back. Greatest in-game leaders of all time, then you need to be a leader of men. You need to know the human psyche. It's made easy versus pistols. We saw Vitality confidently taking these sorts of fights at the beginning of Mirage. They will do the exact same. We walked the same road as we did at the start of map 1. 2-0 start, Vitality. Somehow 910 connects to the headshot. Flamesy closing this distance. Wild move for him to get into the action off of the flash. To the bomb site in a flurry. This is Vitality trying to play in a flash, working it up, moving quickly, and killing the support away from Senzu.
It must be him.
No multi-frag this time. 5-0 straight from the favorite. Try it yet again. Flamesy sliding forward into the elbow lineup. And right there for him. Sitting ducks.
Jesus now. Almost spending every dollar to make this happen. Damn it, but no kill once again.
Just get all the damage in, but the kills are so elusive. The kills, they're right here for the taking. Whoa! A wall bang that could have been. But we go one step closer to overtime. The first step of a massive ask. I hate even saying the word out loud. Into the action off of the flash. It takes down the front runners. Chance of the recovery. But again, it's this early damage that is stacked against them. And so Vitality will successfully shut down that first gun round. Pushed into this bomb site. It is the MongolZ corralled, this herd with their backs turned, dealt with swiftly. Senzu's response, but he's gonna find the fire in front of him, and so he's got a hold. Nade takes him down to 10, and now he looks for Mezzi's head. Triple, and finally Senzu comes alive. Mezzi, as Vitality try to push up against this site, here comes Senzu from the back line.
We got one.
Connects it through the smoke.
2 HP.
And if only he had a frag. Oh, he doesn't try to stop it. Mezzi hands busy. If only he had some way to do damage without giving Mezzi the chance. The one golden shot's what Mezzi needs. He swings!
Oh!
Confidence!
What a move! Comfortable moving into all of these spots.
Again, though, trying not to throw him under the bus. A slight hesitation from Vitality gave that chance back over, but you've allowed ZywOo to attack the flank, and you have allowed the best team in the world to rebuttal. This was always going to be a challenge for the Mongols. Smokes, they're looking to try it yet again. Flamesy sliding forward into the elbow lineup. It's right there for him. Sitting ducks. And so now as he jumps into the cover, his 10-1 score dropped to 2. Mzinho 1v3 into the op. Will he find him crouched down? Headshot to the player in the back. That one looked damn close. But instead Vitality find their rebound.
That's a miss.
Crystal will drop down into the CT spawn. This makes things curious. Get turned on. Rob sits down in lower tunnels, and he will wait. 3 players ahead of him. Those dual Berettas ready to roar, ready to get this game back under wraps.
Sure. That's something a little different.
Ooh. Robs will get there in the end, but as he goes for the reload, it would make sense for them to pop and pounce right here, right now. Bit of a contest towards the door, held back by the mid support. Rocks back flat, all's good.
Crushing.
For Vitality. This one, no point of entry. He has other ideas.
Full eyes
now all
on
of a
it
sudden,
early.
they're looking for a fast reaction. Rocks lines him up, a ton of damage, and support comes over quick. Senzu gonna take a lick at it though. It's both players still with low health, and Robs has got this one box to work with. All he needs,
like a
piece
machine.
of cover, piece of cake. 4 kills. One up close. How about the second in the background? Tries to chase him down. Robs will clean it up. And so we go clutch to clutch yet again. This is where Techno does his best. Missed op shot means Robs has an open door. Closes in on that distance to the bomb, which is not planted for the upper. So it's real damn nice that he hits it when he needs it. Line for Robs. And with the teammates' flash going inwards, Robs is not going to find anything more than the 2. It is the Mongols corralled. This herd with the backs turned, dealt with swiftly. Senzu's response, but he's going to find the fire in front of him, and so he's got a hold. Nade takes him down to 10, and now he looks for Mezzi's head. A triple, and finally Senzu comes alive. Trying to come and help their captain. Robs cutting them down to size, 1 by 1. But the Desert Eagle finds its answer. And as Vitality try to push up against this site, here comes Senzu from the back line.
We got one.
Connects it through the smoke. The one golden shot's what Mezzi needs. He swings. Confidence.
What a move. They've got to call for some help.
There it is, double volley. Great shots from Techno. Top job for Mezzi. And so he'll shut down the mid play, but total mid control goes over to the Mongols. They are comfortable. Does it right back. But in doing so, he's given up a chance for the push out from the catwalk, and plus now long control over for the Mongols. This is ZywOo attack from both ends. That's how you've got to best it. Closes in on that distance to the bomb, which is not planted. So it's real damn nice that he hits it when he needs it. Pull players out of those dark pits of disappointment and self-doubt. Made easy versus Pistols. We saw Vitality confidently taking these sorts of fights at the beginning of Mirage. They will do the exact same. We walked the same road as we did at the start of map 1. 2-0 start Vitality. Looking to yet again get in with impact. His support comes up from top mid.
I don't know if this will be heard. Mzinho, will he walk it to his grave?
Oh!
Yes.
Right when you need him.
A left turn. Blitz comes back. Senzu here to try to catch ZywOo, and the shadow works in his favor. Now it's got to be the 1-on-2. graveyard. This is a big... Oh, he runs back, actually.
Still with 0 kills. Gets a flash of the presence over towards the library. Apex just dancing with the devil. 910 wounded down to 32. FaZe getting ever closer. Apex getting away with a robbery. Standing down beneath the Mezzi looking like a shell of himself. At first it's back turn. There's Enzino with the drop, but no scope on his Iwu. What is happening? Mezzi in the corner, dealt with.
Another no scope.
Going gut shot to gut shot, back and forth. Finally a man advantage for the retake. We've seen it come out 2v2. 11 health for 910 makes a world of difference. He has second thoughts. A chance to reload that op, but the element of surprise, it's coming out from Apex, and he will catch Mzinho. So now with 11 HP, he is gonna have to pull this out from the same place. Apex found his impact. Fantastic flash. Oh, no chance this time. Vitality take 8. This time, but he only has 2 kills on this third map. 910's performance is betraying him. The stars of the MongolZ that got them here have bottomed out. It is now or never. 910 unable, and Vitality, there's their 9th. That smoke, Blitz actually gets killed on the fallback. This is Vitality with 2 MAC-10s, and this could be a quick one. MP9 into the apartments, just straight up taken down by Zywoo. From here on out, we'll be without the score in mind. Counter-Strike is played round by round, kill by kill, click by click. And with 910 finding a couple more kills, these rifles that they have barely found in their hands could damn well extend play.
This is one more chance that 910 needed. Or will it rest on a miss? Rops goes down inside of the halls.
No easy feat killing Rops inside the apartments. And it is all hands on deck for the MongolZ. It is only flashbangs for this retake. FaZe right back into the kill feed. It is another triple. Fast move towards Banana. Techno has got his pocket. Gets burned out of this though. At least he finds Sanctuary within that smoke, but he is just zoned at the moment. Lucky to still be standing. Apex gonna hunt him down within that one as they leave a player still committed to the Banana. They've kept the coffers well stocked for this. Challenge through the smoke goes down flat as hell. FaZe looking for temporary cover as Apex is here to relieve the pressure.
Oh, it's pristine.
Just absolute excellent B-site defense. Gets a flash of the presence over towards the library. Apex just dancing with the devil. 910 wounded down to 32. FaZe getting ever closer. Apex getting away with a robbery. Sent to from the back of sight. Leading by example.
Baited that shot out from the library. Scaled with every single miss to follow. 910 had his best chance on that last shot and couldn't put it together. Too much pressure from Apex.
Pressure on this site again. You've got Apex within it. You've got Rops over towards the pit. And the support towards spawn. In the off chance that they try to take it into CT would have been one thing. Apex gonna have to go massive again. And he's getting in with the damage. A fast reposition. No way. He is tapping into something integral.
He's brutalizing them. He's playing like the champion that he is versus every generation's IGLs in this game. He's played against them all.
Itself, but first it's back turn. There's Enzino with the drop and no scope on his Iwu. What is happening? Mezzi in the corner, dealt with. But the element of surprise, it's coming out from Apex, and he will catch Enzino. So now with 11 HP, he is gonna have to pull this out from the same place. Apex found his impact. Fantastic flash. No chance this time. Vitality take 8.
The flank round was so perfect there from Apex. In CS2 to put on an era.
Ooh, fire beneath him. 5-7 off of the flashbang. This is good. good from Apex. Slows it down for a second, allows for the other pistols to arrive in time.
He's waiting for a flash.
Mezzi's gonna just jump on through. He's got teammates around him, and those are frazzled MongolZ players. MP9 unable to get the next one. This is Blitz with a big multi-kill already. 3 frags to his name, but you've got ZywOo in the clutch. Player over towards the pillars, trying to get his hands busy. ZywOo's got a chance. And when there's a chance, there's a clutch for ZywOo. If not a little delayed, we're gonna have pressure on this site again. You've got Apex within it. You've got Rops over towards the pit. And the support towards spawn. In the off chance that they try to take it into CT would have been one thing. Apex gonna have to go massive again. And he's getting in with the damage. A fast reposition. No way. He is tapping into something integral.
He's brutalizing them. He's playing like the champion that he is versus every generation's IGLs in this game he's played against them.
Senior's gonna try to go for the peak, and he's gonna collect himself 2 kills. Good thing he didn't have a nade out. Good thing the Marcos aren't done yet. Round by round, piece by piece. Momentum is what Vitality need to weaponize. And right now they want to get this
I think
retake
ZywOo
going.
missed the molly because the flash.
910's gonna try to swing out from the pool. He's got Techno to work with. 2 kills from the back of the site. Flames, he's got the answer with a couple of his own. And this player up close is not going down.
Major playoffs.
Which is just amazing. Hell of a time to pull it off.
But it won't mean anything without this win.
He has 2 kills on this 3rd map. 910's performance is betraying him. The stars of the MongolZ that got them here have bottomed out. It is now or never. 910 unable. And Vitality, there's their 9th. 4 kills, 16 deaths for 910 at the start of this one. That op is online. But the answer's already coming through. Flamesy, that's a couple of kills. That is a vacant A-bomb site, but obviously at the moment they don't know it. We're over towards the library. Rop soon to jump down into the site. Flamesy given a chance. That is a trio of frags. Vitality, give him the space. And nobody's gonna swing just yet. They take their time. Sweet time. Techno into the 2. So they start to lean over. Techno stepping into the front of the site, but as he goes down, Senzu gives up his position with the trajectory of that nade. And he thinks about it. And it is all hands on deck for the MongolZ. It is only flashbangs for this retake. Flamesy right back into the kill feed. It is another triple. ZywOo off short, Rops up into the apartments.
No kill off that, but they run through the nades. They're going all the way.
They're going strong. They're trying to cap Vitality entirely off. This is the kind of decision that could actually have further ramifications. It is a massive hole inside of this B site.
Oh, the counter util's fantastic.
Pull on, then try to get tricky. That's what we see here with this blitz boost. Senzu loves to test these smokes, and he's looking to do it again.
Oh,
and that's gonna catch them. Mezzi on the recovery. He had a multi-kill last round when they played it fast, but look at the radar. Look how far away they are.
He peeled back immediately.
Mezzi, that is what they needed. Right, the first instance of an X factor that comes out from the attack.
That's their way in.
You can boost over top of the smoke and you can still cast them off guard. They do exactly that with the fading bullets of that magazine. Mezzi connects onto Techno. Him and Mzinho are gonna get it. Will Mezzi find these again from the same position as last round? Finds one and leaves.
They could keep the game alive with this round. 3-on-3. Rob's coming in from behind as usual. Gets spotted. Zeno takes him down.
And Mezzi's got the gap. Whoa, he's not able to collect the kill. Better or not. Ooh, Blitz taking early damage. He might not bode well, but you've got Mzinho, and he's only going to find his single kill. 910 up next. Clean sweep of the site. Again, it is Mezzi to step up.
Oh, they absolutely ran through that. Mezzi 16-8 off this 3K.
This A site, it was that ZywOo short side Rob's in apps defense. that just pushed forward and attacked at the right time. Again, they're trying to change it up. Great kill from MongolZ.
Two, that's the whole site.
That's what they needed, right? The first instance of an X factor that comes out from the attack.
Short, but MongolZ, he's gonna have to do so much here.
Trying to go for the reposition, trying to find that timing. They hear the feet burning.
No way!
No way! This young gun steps up immensely. But there's still an open gate. Blitz has got the bomb out middle, waiting for this kind of a peek. Him and MongolZ are gonna get it. Will MeZ find these again from the same position as last round? Finds one and leaves.
They could keep the game alive with this round. 3-on-3. Rob's coming in from behind as usual. Gets spotted. MongolZ takes him down.
And with a massive gap on top of the route that FaZe's already created for himself, but he opts to go around the barrels. And that is already Senzu locked in. You've got half health of the two players. You've got MeZ trying to tap back into his ability to clutch. Not this time. A-side falls again. At the very least, it's a 3-round T-side for the Mongols. It's here with a flash and incendiary for MongolZ. MongolZ's gonna try to go for the peak, and he's gonna collect himself 2 kills. Good thing he didn't have a nade out. Good thing the Mongols aren't done yet. Round by round. Piece by piece. Utility's healthy still for the Mongols, and they've also got a bunch of space going for them. Robs is looking to get into the action. AK's stuck into the fight, but it's Robs and ZywOo. What other duo would you want to try to hold back the Horde? And so that gut-wrenching feeling of knowing you went from winning pistol to being completely bottomed out economically now starts to sink in.
This used to be the map that was the one that MongolZ could rely on, and they didn't really have a map pool otherwise.
ZywOo floating around Robs. This
He gets
position gets spammed, and he's gonna get dinked in the process. Yeah, it's not nearly as comfortable. Rob's still able to get the double. Every round they play from here on out will be without the score in mind. Counter-Strike is played round by round, kill by kill, click by click. And with 9-10 finding a couple more kills. Backup plan of the Mongols going south. And if the Vitality players aren't giving you a thread to pull on, then try to get tricky. That's what we see here with this blitz boost. Senzu loves to test these smokes, and he's looking to do it again.
Oh,
and that's gonna catch them. MeZ on the recovery. Mongols pulling this one out of the hat would have been nothing shy of a Cinderella story. And Senzu tries to tap into that fairy tale with a smoke spam back sight at least.
Now, that's a big kill for him.
Remember where he was, folks. 4 kills, 16 deaths for 9-10 at the start of this one. That op is online, but the answer's already coming through. Ramifications. Early momentum is what Vitality need to weaponize. And right now they want to get this retake going.
I think ZywOo missed the molly because the flash.
9-10's going to try to swing out from the pool. He's got Techno to work with. 2 kills from the back of the site. Flames, he's got the answer with a couple of his own. And this player up close is not going down. It's a nice fight. Techno, another one in hand, denied. They don't know. But he is barely standing. And his timing could be to a T.
They won't know about this.
Turned. Unsure about the boost.
Approaching 100 HP, all the weight of the world on his shoulders.
So much clutch in his coffers, we know it. But Vitality, give him the space, and nobody's gonna swing just yet. They take their time. Sweet time. Techno into the 2. He gets